Friday afternoon. I hope you're doing well. I appreciate you all being here. We're going to get started in a second. You are here at my 4 o'clock live stream where I go live, and I am also going on I'm on YouTube, and I'm co-streaming on YouTube and TikTok. So I'm here for you all. We're going to get started in a second. I have been a busy lady since my 10 o'clock meetings back to back. And so I'm just getting started here. But I appreciate you all joining. Thank you so much. We're going to get to chatting, get to connecting. I had an errand to run. I'm getting back late. It's one of those days. It's like, oh, this is Friday. This is Friday, you all. But it's good. It's all good. I'm happy to be here. So we're going to get started on here soon. We're going to get started on here soon. I want to make sure we are growing and connecting. I am going to set up my screen to make sure that I have all the information for my go live. I want this to be run. I don't want people to be scared or nervous. I want you to go live with ease. I don't want you to be overthinking this thing. We can do this. You can do it and not feel like you are not able to manage. So it is something that anybody can do. I tell people, you got to be 18 years older. But I tell people, you can do it. You can go live and feel comfortable going live, connected with your community, helping them grow and learn, and they will respond. That's what people do. They will respond. Absolutely. That's the thing about it. As you are building your community, people will come in, they will support you. So let me know where you're from. As you're coming in, I want you to like the live. Let me know where you're from, and we will connect. I usually start YouTube a few minutes earlier than TikTok. Because YouTube, you guys come in, y'all get to chatting, y'all come in and talk. And I want to make sure I'm answering questions, and I appreciate you all being here. So hello, how you doing, Raging Gamer? How you doing, friend? You are the first to come in. Make sure you like the live. Hello. Make sure you like the live, and you share the live as well. And then you subscribe. Okay? So we're growing this year. We are growing. We're building our community. I see my friends coming in. Thank you for liking the live. Come on in. Let me know where you're from, friends. We're going to chat for a little bit. And then what I do is transition. You said subscribed. Appreciate you. So what I do, if you go to one of my YouTube shorts in the chat, sometimes I'm not able to see all the comments. So if you go to one of my YouTube shorts, put a comment there because I can see it. And then like and subscribe. And if you haven't subscribed already, and we're going to connect. I want us to grow. We all can grow. I appreciate you. So I appreciate you all being here. He said, I am. How you doing, friends? You guys are from all over. So make sure you like the live. Hit subscribe as well. We're going to grow and connect. I want to go back to your lives. I want to connect with you. I want you, if you put a comment on one of my shorts, I will also go to your shorts, look at it, connect, put a comment back, and subscribe as well. So, hey, this is our growing season. We are growing this year. So that's the goal. So feel free to like. My moderator, her name is Yes Michelle Crochet. She'll come in and make sure she's answering questions about YouTube. She's also someone you might want to subscribe to because she is awesome when it comes to just understanding YouTube and just making sure you're growing. So other friends here, tell me where you're from and make sure you like the live and let me know where you're from so we have some comments in the chat. I see some of you are here. I'm about to go live on TikTok. So thank you for coming in, friends. I'm gonna go live on TikTok, and you're gonna see me in real time talking to the TikTok people and telling them how to grow, how to go live with ease. That's what this conversation is. So I give tips and strategies on TikTok live process, and I'm saving this. This is recorded, so I'm co-streaming. So I make this a playlist for TikTok as well. So the TikTok guidance, so you can go back and watch it if there's some things you see and I say. And you're like, oh, I'm interested. I'm intrigued. I want to go live on TikTok. Okay. All right, friends. So we're going to get to go. And I appreciate you all liking the live and being here. All right. Hello, TikTok. It is Dr. Lisa. Launch Your Income. I am co-streaming on YouTube and TikTok. So thank you so much for coming in. This is Dr. Lisa. This is my go live, but go live with ease. I don't want you to be scared. Don't be nervous. Don't be shy. I'm an introvert, but I still go live. So come on in. We're going to talk about the go live process. Naya, thank you so much for being here. B, thank you for joining. Michelle, thank you for being here. I appreciate you all coming in. Come on in. We're going to connect. I appreciate you joining. We're going to talk about the go live process. Come on in, friends. I want you to go live. I want you to go live with ease. How you doing, Alicia? I see you, friend. Thank you so much for coming on in. We're just getting started. You're seeing the room activate. So come on in. Love always mood. How you doing, friend? Debbie, thank you for joining. Friends, let me know where you're from. Pretty Alicia, is that it? So come on in, Pretty Isha, I think that's it. Come on in, friends. How you doing? Thank you so much. You said popular live. Randy, thank you for joining. We're going to get started. How's everyone doing? Candy, thank you so much for being here. This is my level up conversation. This is my go live with ease conversation. I want to make sure I'm supporting my newbies, my friends who are in the room that are nervous about going live. So if this is your first time coming to my live, go ahead and put in the chat new, and we're going to connect and grow. But I say this is my go live with ease because I want you to go live with confidence. I want you to go live with ease and not be nervous or shy or scared. I want you to understand the go live process so you can be successful going live. So that's what this is. Leroy, thank you for joining. I appreciate you coming in. And so as you are here, I want you all to tap the screen, share, as well as comment so that you are getting engagement points and TikTok sees that you're here. Okay. Thank you so much, Sparkle. Thank you so much for being here. I see you all coming in very much. Thank you so much. I see one of my band accounts coming in too. They're watching also. That's a problem. Let me see if I can see it on the list of people who are in the room. So I can report TikTok on this account. Let me report TikTok really quickly. Let's see. Yes, I reported them. Isn't that horrible? You guys, that just happened to me. Did you see the band account? It was here. What in the world? Isn't that crazy? That is so horrible. How would you do that? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You know what? I can't with people. I cannot with people. They don't think I'm looking at the comments. I see the people coming in. How you doing, Jasmine? Thank you for sharing the live. Like, seriously, that was horrible just now. Oh my gosh. I hope what I did this morning actually is going to alleviate that problem. If it does, you guys, I will be posting about it. That will be a post because people are just so shady and slimy. Like, why would you do that? And it was clearly because I see, the username is a slight variation. So it was the one with the number 5 at the end, just so y'all know. The one with the 5 at the end came into my live just now and it was trying to be shady. So you guys, yeah. I also, Alicia, thank you for being here. I appreciate your friend. I went ahead and removed the ability for my follower list. I made that private. So now my follower list is private. It was under the same instructions you gave earlier, but you can make that a private list where people cannot get to it. People can't see who's your followers. I would encourage you, like I said, I would encourage you because you are moving and shaking. So I would encourage you to hide that list and make it not visible. It's only visible to you. So that in itself is probably, obviously that's hindsight. I wish I would have known that yesterday or a couple weeks ago or a couple months ago. Great, let me do that right now. Seriously. So you can hide your follower list. But yeah, there's something so shady about people. Like, why would you do that? And come into the room, come into the live under my username. At least come under your other account. You know what I'm saying? And he probably did come back under their other account. Who knows? They may be sitting there listening right now. But it's just horrible that people would do something like that. Anyway, so thank you all. This Friday has been a lot. This Friday has been Friday. How you doing, Mimi? Thank you for joining, friend. I was sharing how one of my band accounts actually came into the live right now. So anyway, they're clearly trying to get more followers and staying in the chat, and they probably would have reached out and connected with a lot of you all. So I reported them, and I think they left, but I didn't block them. That's the problem. I should have blocked them. Hopefully that does get blocked because I reported. So we'll see. He said, hi, Lisa. Hi, Maria. How you doing, friend? Yes, thank you so much for being here. I got a message from you. You got a message from them. Yes, yeah, they must have reached out to everybody I follow. Literally, I have messages up here from you. Yeah, yeah, they reached out to everybody I follow. Wow, they're really bold. Yeah, they came into the live just now. Literally, I went into the list and saw them, and I reported, submitted the clicked the report option and reported them based on the username. Or it was I picked the username, then I picked the photo. I think I picked both of them. So yes, yes, I reported them. Yeah, horrible. Like that's just bold. That's like a lot of nerve. How how your morning going? My morning is going. Yeah, that's crazy. So what I shared, here's a quick tip. This is for everybody in the room. And who knows, the impersonator account probably came under a new username now. But with that being said, you said I knew it wasn't you. Thank you so much, friend. It's like I knew this was not Dr. Lisa. That's the problem. They can impersonate my name and my photo, but they can't impersonate me. They are not me, okay? They are not me. So, hey, you don't write like me, you don't talk like me, you sure don't look like me. So, I know y'all know. Y'all know who I am and what type of character I am. And so that I don't like because that's just shady and slimy. But one thing you can do, here's a quick tip because I just did it. I went into the three lines at the top of your profile. Okay, three lines at the top of your profile. Alicia had done it for me earlier today, so we went through this because I had not had I didn't do this. So I'm telling you, learn from me. I did not do this. You can a couple of different things. Three lines at the top. You hit settings and privacy. Go under privacy. Privacy is what you want to go under, and you can change how your images are downloaded. So if you scroll down further down, you can see downloaded so that only you can download it. You can also make it so that your friends list, thank you so much. You said I'm a rock star. I appreciate you. You can also make it so that only you can see your followers, friends, and following. Okay, so you could block that out so that other people can't see it. Okay, so only you can see it. So you can change that as well. I would advise you to do that one. That's the one I didn't do. I would advise you to do that one. Thank you so much, Alicia. I see your friend. Thank you so much. I'm a pin her comment. I would advise you to do that one because that's how they're able to get a hold of all of you all and message you because they went through my list. That's essentially it. And then they come in my live and they're seeing who's in my live. And so, yeah, really shady behavior. And so I did this morning submit the official legal document. You said one more time. Right here with what Alicia put, the comment says three lines at the top of your profile. When you're on your profile page, three lines in the top right corner. You want to go to settings and privacy. And then under privacy, you want to go to downloads and turn off the ability for them to download your content, any of your videos. Only you can download it. And I did that for all my content. So that's why they have the videos on their pages that are from, months ago. And they don't have any of the vacay hair. None of that is on there. And so and then you can do another step where you can make it so that only your friends, followers, and following are visible to you. So nobody can see it. And so you want to make that the case where they can't pull it up and message you and follow you and connect with you that way. They still can come in here and they see who's in the room, but ultimately they got to work a little harder now. Okay. So shady people. So this morning I submitted the legal paper on TikTok. So TikTok has a website, www.tiktok.com/legal/report/copyright. There's a whole application. I did it this morning. And hopefully it works. And I reported all of these fake imposter accounts so that they can be reported. And hopefully TikTok gets them out of here. Okay, so maybe I'm hoping this is the official route to get them removed because that's just shady. Literally came into my live. I was like, that's my image. I clicked it. I was like, okay. Then I went up to the viewer list because I see who's in the room. Click that and reported it. So that's what I did really quickly before they left the room. Oh, why do people do that? That's the point. It's so weird. Yeah, they're reaching out and trying to scam people. They're talking about investing in crypto and all this other stuff. And honestly, they're using, you know, creators, live hosts, using our reputation to prey on other people. That's horrible. That is horrible. Like, why would you do that? And that's not what this is about. You said they were watching my stories today. Really? Oh, that's horrible. Yeah, you can tell. So, just really quickly, the imposter accounts. Well, this one has a 5 at the end of the username for me. They use my username, but they put a number at the end. So that was part of it. And then other ones have a little, like a little dash symbol at the end or underscore. So they're using that. I'm sorry. So yeah, they're really really shady. Yeah. And if I said, yeah, I'm bountiful came into my life with my photo. Yes. Literally. Yes, came into my life. Like the goal. I don't get it. Like, why would you do that? I finished the service. Oh, you did finish the service plus I think it was awesome. Okay. I'm gonna check it out. Thank you. We're gonna talk anyway. We gotta schedule a 1-on-1, so we'll make that happen. But yeah, wow, that's not good. Yeah, that's horrible. Like, literally came in just now. Like, y'all know I be seeing y'all coming in. I'm connecting. Yeah, somebody used the fake account of me. Yeah, like I said, I just shared where I just turned off the ability for them to see my follower list. So that's what if you go into privacy settings, you can turn that off. Yeah, so I did that. And so now nobody can see it but me. Yeah. So I'm the only one who can see it. So I would tell you to go to your privacy settings and take away some of those features. And, not that you should become in a private account. I'm not saying that. I didn't turn on privacy as an account. But I took away the feature for people to download my content because they were taking content and downloading it because I had it cut on. And then I still had it cut on where people could see my followers, and friends list. So people were able to see that. So I'm assuming that was partially how they were able to reach out to different people. And they would see people in the live. They would probably come in here to the live because they came into my live. So they would probably come into the live and see stuff too. So, and who knows, they may come in right now. They're probably under their, other account because they were stupid enough to use my account to do it today. But yeah, so I don't know, people. This is the TikTok streets. TikTok streets is like the regular streets, from what my husband said. You got all types of shady characters, so you just got to beware. That's all it is. You got to beware of the other shady folks out here too. I'll update mine as well. Thank you. You're welcome. How you doing, Rachel? Thank you so much for being Rochelle. Thank you so much. Thanks for the information. You're welcome. You're welcome. So we'll see. Like I said, there's shady characters all around. Um, Scammers and everything. Yes, it is. It is. And so this particular scammer, what they're doing also is, and this is what I want you guys all to be aware of, because TikTok, when I talk about banned accounts, your profile numbers look super, really inflated if you have a whole bunch of banned accounts. So I would be surprised. I mean, they had a lot of followers on that account. So I wouldn't be surprised if all those are inflated numbers because they're banned accounts. Because if you look at the post that's on the profile, it's like single digit or two digit views on those posts because no, it's not their post. They took it from my account, added it there, and then started the account all over again. So for your viewers to be so high, or I'm sorry, your followers to be so high, then those are inflated numbers, and those are probably all banned accounts. So you got to be careful if you're following some of these accounts because some people are out here pretty shady. I've heard of scams where they tell you, oh, I can get you 10,000 followers. Oh, I can get you 20,000 followers. Or they're giving you banned accounts. That's essentially what's happening. So again, just be careful with some of the scams that are out there. If you're not going to Dr. Lee's room, you're not going to nobody else's house. It's too bad out. Yes. Yes, that's it. My mom didn't let us sleep over at people's homes. You just stay right here. Just stay right here. That's where you want to stay. I appreciate you all. You guys, yeah, I got a little intense today with the whole band accounts. It started my morning off because what I'm assuming what happened is that yesterday, whoever whoever this band account was, it must have messaged everybody in my follow account, literally, because I just got message after message. I started my 10 a.m. People were messaging me saying, "Hey, I got this person that was pretending to be you." So everybody must have got messaged, literally. So because of that, I was like, "No, I gotta figure this out." So that's when I submitted the legal paperwork this morning. So I started my morning off turning in the paperwork. Like, okay, let me sit down. You got to do screenshots. You got to add um, pretty much your verification that it's your account, and you're taking pictures and you're uploading those. And then I had to go to all the accounts, write out their username, make sure I uploaded that correctly. So it was a thing, but hopefully TikTok manages it and gets rid of them. So all right, people. I appreciate you all being here. Let me know where we're going to start. So I said earlier, my 10 o'clock, there was a couple people, and I don't know if you're in the room, there was a couple people who wanted information surrounding Go Live. I kind of did a little bit of yesterday with ChatGPT, telling you to do your research with going on the home screen, helping you understand the importance of using the home screen and researching as a way to have your feed, your For You page, show up with content you want to see, but also for you to engage with that content and connect with people who are interested also in that content. So that's an engagement strategy, that's a research strategy. It's a way for your feed to show content you want to see. We talked about it a little bit earlier where right now your feed is probably showing people who are going live. Now, this may not be your niche. And if that's the case, then how do you reset your feed to show what you want to see or show content that is of interest, but also your topic for your live and within your niche? So you want to be intentional of that. I just caution people. It's not a bad caution, but it's just I want you to be aware that once you do that, it could feel as if all you're seeing is people doing what you do. And I don't want you to get like, oh my gosh, everyone's doing what I do. We're all talking about the same thing. No, don't do that. That's one of those things when I say comparison is the thief of all joy, where at the end of the day, that's what the feed is showing you because that's what you're talking about. That's what you're doing. That's how my feed operates. And I stay in my lane, stay focused. Okay. So I want to make sure you guys recognize that. We'll talk about that a little bit as well. We're gonna activate the room a little bit because you guys have already been doing. Y'all came in chatting and connecting, but I know I have some new friends in the room, so I know I want to make sure that they know what to do. They know how to get a blue box. Thank you so much, and Impress. Thank you so much, and that they get their daily heartbeat, so they're claiming their points. So we're gonna talk about that too. He said a detective on the case. Yes, I am. I'm trying. We'll see. If it works, I'm gonna post about it. I'm gonna come back here and tell y'all. Thank you so much. How do I add photos to my profile? Okay. Okay, how you doing, Sparkle? How you doing, friend? And we're going to get you a blue box as well. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for being here. Add photos to your profile. What you mean photos? So you have a profile photo. That's the image that you have there. That's not what you're talking about. You're saying how do you add content? That's what you're asking? I think you're asking how to add content. Um, that's going to be the plus symbol on if you're on your phone. I think it's that way on the tablet. It might even be that way on the computer. That's if you have Live Studio. I'm going to assume you don't. So you're probably on your phone. If you hit that plus symbol, that's how you start content creation. But let me know if that's what you're talking about. I typically don't go in the weeds of content creation. I stay in the live post lane. Not that I don't know how to post content. Obviously, I do. But I can tell you general stuff in terms of posting content. I don't profess to be somebody who's gone viral. However, I do know what are some of the do's and don'ts. And I do value and appreciate the Creator Search Insights feature here to understand other ideas, how TikTok is thinking about your account and giving you trending topics and content gaps to post. So I can talk about that in a little bit more detail. But I'm assuming you're talking about the content creation process, right? Some people push to go live. Why? You said, Moni, you said some people push to go live. Why? Because you can monetize and you're building community. and you can monetize. So my name is Dr. Lisa Launch Your Income because I want you to think about the Go Live as another form of passive income. I talk about that all the time, but yeah, it's another way to make passive income. Yep, that's exactly it. You said I need to grow my community. Yes, yes, yes. You need to grow your community. You want to connect with people who are here. Um, what blue box? Okay, Shayna. Yes, the level 20 blue box that you have. We're gonna talk about that. All right, thank you. You're welcome. Hey Bessie, how you doing, friend? Um, and so let me know if that clarified. But I can talk more about how yes, monetize. That's it. Happy Friday. I see the sub stickers, and you reach level 11 with that. Okay, but Moni, let me know if you have a specific question. Somebody asked me in my 10 o'clock. I'll talk about it in terms of how um, I was talking very specifically about how I co-stream on YouTube. Okay, so right now I'm on YouTube. How my YouTube people? I'm on YouTube and I'm co-streaming real time. And this co-stream is because now you could take this live if you want. I have it where you can go back and watch it. It's a playlist for TikTok, so you can go back and watch it. And it's a way for you to learn some of the tips I give here. People say, "Oh, I want to go back and watch what you said." So I now am doing that, so you can have that as a feature. What I will tell you though is with this co-streaming process, um, um, I'm thinking about it in terms of growing my YouTube. I want to be intentional about that growth. And I'm thinking about other ways of monetizing. So somebody asked, what's the difference between monetizing here versus YouTube? And I think the question was really driving at like, how much money can you make? Now, honestly, I don't know YouTube as well. I know YouTube has ad revenue. There's a whole bunch of other little ways you can monetize when it comes to what they call memberships. We call them subscriptions here. What they call followers, they call them subscribers over on YouTube. So I know memberships is another way of monetizing. That's their subscription plan. And again, the ad dollars is another way to earn income from your videos, and they run ads. Companies will run ads in your videos and you get ad revenue. So all that plays into it. And it's kind of a long game when you think about it. It's something where you got to be in it. You got to be committed. You got to be posting. You got to be, come in and live stream. All the things there. Whereas TikTok has, I think, a lower barrier to entry when it comes to monetization, but you still got to be in it. You got to be posting. You got to be connecting. You got to come live. You got to be consistent. You got to be engaging. All the things. So you got to make sure that if you're going to do any of this stuff, that you want to make sure you're committed to the process. That's how you're going to grow. That's how you're going to see your income level up. So you want to be intentional about that. Okay, so let me do blue boxes, and then I'll talk a little bit more about other topics for us. And if you guys have questions, we'll make this question and answer session where we all can connect and grow. And I'll probably go. We'll see. I started a little later. I usually go anywhere between 90 minutes to 2 hours. So we'll see. I'll probably go right to about 5:30, 6 o'clock. We'll see how long we get going. I know I started later too. All right, friends. Okay, so when you come into someone's live, and let me do this really quickly. Who's new in the room? There's people who came and go. People are coming in and out. But who is new to my room? Who's new? And if you're new, just put new in the chat. Just put new in the chat for me. Just put the word new. And then what I'm going to do, you said me. How you doing, Freckles? How you doing, friend? Okay, Freckles, I'm going to give you some homework. But new Kale, how you doing? All right, friends. Ma, you're not new totally. Kale, you are new. You just started this account, but thank you for being here. Ma, how you doing, friend? I'm going to talk about bios really quickly before I get started. You want to have words in your bio. That's how TikTok optimizes your profile. So that's part of your profile. And you want to make sure your profile is optimized so that TikTok knows who you are, as well as how you're going to produce content so that it can get reach the people who are looking for that type of content. So you're in a category. So when I talked earlier about creator search insights, that really gives you an indication on what type of category you're in. Okay? And so you want to make sure that your profile has words there. Those keywords will help categorize you, but also hopefully your content aligns with those keywords. You want to be intentional about that. So always have a bio. The other thing, you want to have a bio, so that's for TikTok purposes. But the other reason is when you come into a live room, people click your profile name and they can see your mini profile pops up and they can see your bio. So when it says no bio, people they often pause to follow you because they're like, well, wait a minute, this person's not going to engage. This person doesn't know how to necessarily optimize their profile. This person is just here to get followers, but they're not going to really engage in my live stream or my content. So you want to make sure you have words because it shows you as an engaged user of this app and you understand how to fully engage. If you don't have if your account is totally private, your bio won't show up. And so what I tell people, if you really want to engage on this app and you come to lives, you can still be private or anonymous and just have a photo or an image that's not your face, or have a name, a nickname that's not your real name. So people don't know who you are and you can have faceless content. But if you're going to really engage in this app, then you need to make sure you have a bio and optimize your profile. Thank you so much, Eric. You said it's my second time. Hey, family, I see you, friends. Thank you. Hello. How you doing, Bloom? How you doing? You said I love it here. How you doing, Gwen? Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Said good. Okay. So my bio people, you're saying engage. Yes. Awesome. Okay. Be engaged. That's it. How you doing, Starfield? Second time. Thank you for coming back, friend. How you doing, Rich O Sun Sunflower? So how you doing, friends? Rich O Sun Sunflower. I need to check messages because I think you popped up on my screen earlier today. Happy Friday, friend. I think you popped in on my IG, so I think you did. I'm gonna go back and look at messages. I haven't had a chance to see messages yet, but I think I saw your government name pop up. So I appreciate you, friend. Dr. Lisa, you put the banner up there. This banner, this sticker, this is a sticker. Pipe it in quick before my live. Okay, look at you. This is a sticker. This is a sticker. You say, yes, that was you. Okay, awesome. I'm going to see it after this. Once I get a chance to sit down, I was like going back to back today. When you click enhance, is where that little magic wand is. If you click enhance, it has your effects. That's an effect. When I do like this, it's an effect. It has the stickers. So you can just take a sticker, put it up there, erase what's there. TikTok does approve what's there. And then it also has the sound effects. Daquan, how you doing, friend? Hello. Is that your Daquan? I find that very funny because I think that's like you drum roll before you say hello every time. But thank you, friend. How you doing? Um, can you show where to put the bio? Gwen, when you are on your profile, where your face is on your home screen for your profile, underneath it says edit profile. And then bio is there for you. Just make sure you save it. It only can be 80 characters. 80 character bio. That's where you find your bio. Thank you so much, friends. I appreciate you. Build it, brand it. Yes, friend. How you doing? Okay. So my people, when it comes to coming in someone's live, you said, did you see my fancy invite? I didn't. What was the fancy? It was in here. You sent something in here? I haven't, if you send something on Instagram or even TikTok, I haven't had a chance to engage. I was like literally back to back. And then I had to run an errand, so I really haven't had a chance to go into any of my messages. I think I responded to like one or two messages in a quick little transition, but I have not had a chance to do a deep dive. I'm assuming you did something on Instagram because I definitely haven't gone to Instagram. But if you sent it here, TikTok will filter. I always have to put that little quick display on TikTok. Okay, I'll go in messages. I'll go and look. TikTok will filter you. So if you get filter, if you see where you put a comment in, let me know. Make sure that you repeat it for me, or at least say I'm being filtered, so we know. How you doing, Real Talk? I appreciate it. Okay, really quickly, I'm going to go through this quickly because I got some new people in the room, so we want to make sure they know how to engage. We're going to talk about how to get that blue box. We're going to talk about the orange heart that people has as well. So we want to make sure you are thinking very intentionally about your growth strategy, how to be a high engager, and then ultimately how to be a live host. Okay, so that's the goal. Because what I'm telling you is ultimately what you would tell your viewers. You want to make sure that they're engaging. And as you're doing this, it gets easier. People engage, people connect. People will come to your room. They'll tell other folks how to engage. Make sure you're engaging everybody. Tap, 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 tap. You'll see all of it, okay? So that's the whole goal. And I want you to be intentional about your engagement. So a couple things you need to know. There is free support, and there's some things you need coins for, okay? For you to fully be engaged. I just updated mine. Look at you. So there's free support, and there's things you need to be have coins in your account so that you can fully engage. Live host, not me. I'm gonna get you. You stay with me long enough. I got some people who say I never go live. They going live, okay? They going live. But with that being said, it is a process. It's not something you can jump in immediately. And honestly, it's not for everybody. I don't say that this has to be your thing. But at the end of the day, if you're here, if you're thinking about how do I build a community, how do I grow, how do I come up with another level of monetization, going live is one of the first ways to do it. Okay, I'm still here with you and haven't gone live. You haven't, Maximir. You're on the cusp though. I know you're about to break. You're like Miss Darlene. Miss Darlene took about two months, 2 solid months. And I don't know, MJ, have you gone live yet? I think MJ's still with me. She still hasn't gone live yet. I'm terrified to go live. That's okay. This is like I said, don't be scared. And then I tell you to do it scared. Okay? I want you to do it scared. But I think what I want you to do is feel comfortable. You said just once. You have gone live before. Okay, look at you. How recent? Was it? It wasn't recent. I think you told me that about 2 or 3 weeks ago. I don't think it was recent. But why haven't you gone back? I guess that's the next question. Like, what happened? Why haven't you gone back, friend? Okay. Tapping the screen. You want to tell people to engage. What I've been doing lately, you said, this is my second time here with you, but I've never gone live on my profile. Too scared. Oh, yeah, we got you, Eek. I got you, friend. Just scared, but more nervous not to go live. Okay. How about my live chat? Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Rich Sunflower. She gearing up. She gearing up. Let me see something. You got live access too, don't you? I know you do. I think you had live access before. You just hadn't gone live. That's what it was. Uh, I did create a digital product. Live was a few weeks ago. Yep, was waiting for a different tripod. Okay, I got you. I'm gonna give you a few excuses, but not for too long. You got this. You totally got this, friend. You got this. Okay, so here's what you want to do. You want to make sure that your viewers understand how to fully engage. I usually point to the number up here. I've been pointing to this on purpose for a couple of reasons because I want you to see what TikTok says are the rules for viewers. So I jokingly say when you come into somebody's live, you are coming into a relationship. We are a threesome, okay? So it's TikTok, me, and you. So we're a throuple as we are interacting. All of us got to do our part in this particular relationship here, okay? For the live to actually be activated and people feel connected and growing, that's what we're here. So TikTok gives us this platform. They give the live hosts diamonds for the engagement that they're getting. And so those rewards come part of the monetization. That's what you're getting. And then they give viewers points. And you're going to get points for your engagement. And those points will unlock additional benefits for you. TikTok live access, TikTok shop access, being able to give gifts at a higher level because of your level you're on. So all that is what TikTok is doing. And then ultimately, if you're a viewer that's engaging in a live and maybe you become a guest, you can get gifts too. So I want you to be intentional about how do you engage, how do you connect, and depending on the room, how do you fully support the live experience for people. Okay, second time here, went live twice in 2 weeks. Look at you, friend. Life, what is it, Carissa? Thank you so much. Was an excuse. I'm fighting out faceless. I'm figuring out faceless so I can see comments and have me doing a puzzle maybe. Okay, I love that. I love that. It's a great idea. Dr. Lisa, how do you find the right time to do live versus when everyone else is on? Ooh, that's a good question. Ooh, that's a good question. Wait, I say, ooh, that's a good question. You're throwing me off a little bit. I'm writing your question down because I'm going to come back to this because I don't want to forget because I gotta. My mind went to more of a philosophical piece to it. Oh gosh, I don't know. My husband just texted me. One of my errands I was running. I was trying to put something in the mail, And uh, 1 second. Uh, you guys got me. Okay, so I'm sorry, I had to send him a response back. He was asking me what I wanted in terms of the postage. Like, did I want it now? Did I want it next day? What do I want? So anyway, look at your analytics. Your question made me, actually the analytics was a piece of where I was going to go. I think your question made me first go to mindset. And so that's where I wanted to make sure um, I was not, I wanted to be in a mindset conversation, but analytics is another element. I think your question though, so Alicia, her question, and so this is for Alicia too. Alicia, her question asks versus when everybody else is on. And so that's a question based on other live hosts, or are you talking about followers? So that's now for you, Laura. So I think, let me answer your question. Let me just answer your question because I was going to talk about activating the room. Here's mindset, first of all. So your question is, how do you find the right time to go live versus everyone else's? I always say go live when you're ready to go live. Go live when it's convenient for you. Go live at a time and day that you can be consistent. Stay in your lane. That's why I said mindset. Don't focus on what other people are doing. Don't even focus on your followers. I'm gonna tell you why you don't focus on your followers. And this is real talk in terms of your followers. When you look at your analytics, you're gonna note that many of your followers aren't the people who come to your live. Okay? Because people are coming to your live because people are gonna share your live out. TikTok pushes people in your live that are part of people who are looking for your topic. So those people may stay, they may convert to followers, but again, those people will start following you and coming at a time that you tell them you go live. Okay? So I want you to go live first at a time that's convenient for you because you can be consistent. Okay? You can be consistent. And then when it comes to other people going live, what will happen, and this is what I said earlier, comparison is the thief of all joy. You're going to notice everybody's going live at the same time because your feed is going to show people who are in your topic, your niche, and you're going to see them and you're going to want to compare yourself. But I'm going to say stay focused, build your community, stay consistent, make sure you're showing up, and set a time that your followers can then support you. Okay? And they will come. Okay? So that's my answer. But there is, from an analytical perspective, there is time. What am I trying to say? The analytics will tell you when your followers are there on the app and going live. And TikTok's accurate about what time your followers are mainly coming on, and you can follow that if you choose to. The only thing I will say is that changes too. Your followers changing, you change, everything changes. So I think you should just be consistent and go when you're ready to go. Okay, that's what I would tell you to do. You said okay. I went live in the past. For some reason, I didn't see it after I finished. Oh, it records. It's a live recording that you have to go into. It's a recording. There's a feature on the live home screen, and you go there. So if it didn't show up there, I'm not sure why it didn't. So I would say go back and check again. Yeah. And it only stays, I'm sorry, it only stays there. Oh gosh, somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I want to say it's 30 days. I think you get 30 days for it to stay. So if it's past 30 days, it goes away. I believe that is correct. Correct me if I'm wrong, though. Does it alert your followers when you go live? You got to alert your followers when you go live. You got to communicate. There's a couple ways to do it. Hold on 1 second. It's time with your content as well. It's the same with your content as well. Yeah, being consistent. Yep. Being consistent. Absolutely. Yep. Love other people going live and giving support to others. That's it. You got to do that. And always a great way to know when to go live. Yeah, I think it's helpful. I think you can look at that, but I would tell you, you want to make sure you're going live at a time that really works for you. Monty you say you just have to take a deep breath and go live. It gets easier, friends. It does. It does. It does. Yep. Hello, everyone. How you doing, Mary? And so yeah. It's in settings. Hold on 1 second. What question were we saying? It's in settings. What was I saying? It's in settings. What was I just saying yesterday? Time to go live. Oh, okay. Yes. The alert, that's the question. I was like, wait a minute, I'm supposed to be answering a question. Does it alert you when your followers, does it alert your followers when you go live? So when you go, when you're in your live, you can share your live. So the arrow here, it says 52. If you click that, you can share the live. You can copy the link. You can send it to individuals or copy the link. TikTok doesn't know who you shared it with. I just shared my live. I would invite you all to share my live as well. So click the arrow, share my live. If you hold my nose or my glasses, press the screen as you're in your live, you can share your live that way. So you can share it to your top supporters, recent people who have come in your live, and you can do that and share it with friends. You can share it as a follower. I think you can share it to up to 65 people you can share it out with. And so that's another way to share out your live, okay? So I just shared my live to 10 or more people. So to answer your question, though, differently, that's in the live that you can share the live. If you are wanting to really communicate your live to your followers, you can do a story. You can share your live through stories. You can also share your live through the notes section at the top of your screen. You can share your live as well as a post. And then you can add a live event. So that's a calendar event saying I'm going live at 4 p.m. Eastern, my Go Live with Ease. If I share that and connect that to a post, it'll go out as a live event. It also will show up on my profile for people to, if I wanted them to register for it as a way to know who's coming. So those are the ways you can share your live. So the post goes out to everybody. Depends on, how many people see it. Your stories go out to your followers. So that's the way you can share your live. You should get in the habit of sharing your live with your followers, sharing a thought with your followers. I typically will do a thought. I didn't do that yet. So that's the little note above your on your profile where you can put a little note section there. So I will do that quite often too. Okay. So that's another way. Thank you, my YouTube friends. Make sure you say like the live and subscribe as well. And then friends here on TikTok, I am co-streaming. How you doing, India? Thank you so much for being here. I am co-streaming on YouTube where this live will be saved as a playlist for TikTok. So you can have information here. But what I will ask you to do is and so I would ask you to do is make sure you go to my live on YouTube and subscribe. And if you put a note in one of my stories, put a message in one of my stories and like that story and then subscribe, I'll do the same for you. I'll go to your story, I'll like your story, put a comment in and subscribe as well. So we're trying to grow this year. And my name over there on YouTube is Dr. Lisa Launch Your Income. And I am streaming on both places, my friends. So a comment just came in. Thank you so much for being here. Make sure you like the live, friend. Thank you so much. Yes, I'm streaming in both places. I'm talking about TikTok here. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. You said amazing. Okay, so when you are in a live, you are liking a live. You want to do that because TikTok gives you points for your likes. Okay? I said earlier, if you click the viewer, there's a question mark in there. It breaks down who's top viewers and how do you get ranked as a top viewer. It's based on your likes. It's based on your comments. It's based on your gift count. You get a point for every gift that you give. Depending on the amount you give, you get a point per point. So think of it that way. Thank you so much, friend. And it's based on your watch time. As you sit here and watch me, you're like, okay, I like what she's sharing. I'm going to sit here longer. Oh my gosh, okay, I learned something new. As you're watching, I would say you need to engage too so you can get a blue box and level up. But as you're watching, you are getting ranked. So TikTok is giving all that engagement, viewing. You're getting credit for it, and the live host is getting credit for it. Okay, so tapping the screen. If you look under here where it says on my name, it says 21.8K taps have happened. So people have tapped the live, and they're tapping. That means if you're tapping a live, you get likes, and TikTok will see how many likes you're sending. You'll see if you tap consistently, a pink heart will pop up, a line's going to crawl across as you're tapping, and then when that line gets to the end and you let go, confetti will fall on the screen. Thank you so much, Laura. I see you, friend. That confetti falls. You see the confetti. I don't see the confetti. You also see how many taps you did in that time frame. So that is good. So TikTok is noting that. It will push the live out to more people and facilitate more engagement on live. I just grew to 1,200 followers in 2 days. My first video went viral. This is exactly what I needed. Awesome. Good job, friend. Congratulations. Congratulations. That's it. That's it. You're growing. Yes, so tapping the screen. That's engagement, okay? I used to have a blue box from last time I was here with the number 12 on it. How do I lose it? Okay, Miss Sweet Pea. Let me get you there. So sharing the live is another way for engage. How you doing, Real Talk? I see you, friend. Thank you for coming over. Make sure you like the live. um, you said that trolls. What happened now? I went live on my first account with 100 followers because I was engaged and then got banned for. Oh, you know what, friend? King, you gotta breathe. You just do this. Hit their comment, hit mute, and block them. Mute gets rid of the words. Blocking, get them out the room. You do not have to engage. This is your room. They're gone. So I would never engage with a troll. I just kindly, true, you're right. Yes, I just kindly exit door south. They're out of here. You gotta go. So that's what I do. Yeah. Okay. There's no point in changing, having them disrupt your room and cause that type of energy. But yeah, you gotta be careful about what you say also too. And TikTok will take note of that. Yeah. So okay. So you just made me laugh out loud. Exactly. Exactly. So here's what I tell you to do to get the blue box. We're gonna talk about blue box. We're gonna talk about orange box. Daily heartening. That is a heart plus. I told you there's things you do that you don't need to put coins on. Tapping the screen, sharing the live, commenting. That's free support. That is support for the room. Watching the live, that's free for exit to the left. Yes, exactly. And so all that is matter. All that is support. It supports the room. Now, coins on your account. You can use the gift box below. If you click the gift box, in the right corner is where you can recharge. That's what it's called, recharging. So you can recharge in the app. There's a slight little processing fee for your recharge, or you can go to the website www.tiktok.com/coin, COIN. So if you go to the website, you log in, and you can recharge any coins there. You don't have the same processing fee, so you get a little bit more for your money. So tell people if you got 20,000 coins, you get 2,000 coins, you might get a little extra. So just keep that in mind. Not the same processing fee, but you need coins to fully engage. I'm not telling you to break the bank. I want you to be very intentional about your engagement because there's points to be collected. And so you want to level up, and that's how you level up intentionally with your blue box. What's the subscription thing do? Okay, Faith, I will get you there. Give me 1 second. We're gonna go there. What does it mean when you get pinned? Pinned. That's a grow room. Let me finish the blue box. I'm gonna talk about that because I want to make sure people know etiquette for the room. And I want you to be successful even if you're in a grow room. I'm a learn room. That's what I consider this. So I want you all to engage, but I say engage with intentionality. Look at people's bios before you follow them. Make sure they have bios. Make sure they're going to engage back. Okay. Ideally, you're engaging and growing your community. Maybe there's a couple of little milestones and purposes that you have, but you're engaging and growing your community with the intent for you to have engaged people come to your live, engage with your content because they want to see that content and they want to connect with you. So engaging with intentionality and growing with intentionality is important. Subscriptions, I got you. I'm going to talk about subscriptions, friend. Learn versus grow room. Yes, yes. That's I'll talk about a grow room in a second. Let me finish the blue box and the orange box. Does watching a live rank someone in a viewer eye? When you click this box 78, those are the top viewers. Okay, these are the top viewers. These are how people are getting points. And people who are viewing and not fully engaging, they're ranked based on their watch, but they're not ranked high because they're not collecting points the way the other viewers are. If you hit that question mark, it tells you how you get points for your likes, for your comments, for your views. And so you're getting ranked, but you want to make sure you're actually becoming a top viewer, and that's how you fully engage with by giving the points you're giving. Okay. Okay. So thank you so much. I appreciate you all. I have to go back and listen. Yes. Okay. I got you, friend. Yeah. So that's 71, 70, 69 now. If you click that, it speaks, it shares very intentionally how to get your points for tapping the screen, sharing. Well, sharing is not there, but it's part of your viewing that you're doing. So that's engagement. Um, and so, orange box, daily harmony. So I tell people when you come in someone's room, it's like coming in someone's house and you say, I am, hello, I'm in your home. Hello, friend. Okay? Hello, I'm here. So it's a daily check in. Okay? So that's what I call that. It's called a daily heartmate. But essentially, you're coming in and you're checking in and you are becoming a member of this team for this room. He said, new to my room. Thank you so much. I see all my newbies. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Inside the diaspora, you said, I'm 18. Thank you. I'm happy you're 18, but thank you for being here. I'm good. It's good to see you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. All right. And so when you get that daily heartbeat, see you leveling up. I see your friends. I see you coming in. Thank you so much, Alicia. The daily heartbeat is a check-in. So TikTok gives you the opportunity. Oh, you said number 18 is in ranking. I was thinking age. Oh, you number 18 on the viewer top of your ranking. Okay. I was like, Matthew, you legal. I sure was like, okay, you 18. You said roll to 1K so I can go live. Oh, you don't need 1K to go live. Friend, you already got live access, more than likely. But let me get you there. I'm going to get you there. How many files do I need to go live? You need, it's typically 500. However, people will get it because they got that blue box next to their name. I'm going to ask you to go actually check because you might have it already because you're in here commenting. You got 400 followers. So you very well may have it already. So if you go to your profile screen, click TikTok Studio. If you see tools and then live, you probably have live access. You just need to activate it. I got it at 250. I got it at 300 on my account in level 11-ish. Yep, there we go. Yep. So yeah, you probably already have it, right? Daily Harmony. I was like, what was I saying? Daily Harmony. Thank you so much, Brooke. You said you the gold medal. I appreciate you. Um, Daily Harmony gives you, I see your friend. Thank you so much, the caregiving coach. I appreciate you. You get 45 points. 45 points for the Daily Harmony. Okay? I want you to pause once you get the Daily Harmony. It's 1 penny. It's 1 coin to click. Remember, I said you have to have coins in your account. I'm enjoying this. There we go, friend. Look at you leveling up. And so the Daily Harmony gives you 45 points. And then that comment pops up. It says, do you want to give 30 points for a comment? So that box I want you to pay attention to, because if you leave my room and you've been watching my room and you got the Daily Harmony, go back and claim those points because there's some points there that you got to claim. You got to claim 30 points. You got to claim the 45 points. And then you're going to claim points as you gather and level up for your gifting. Okay, you get a point for every gift that you get. So you want to make sure you're actively claiming your points. Okay, friends? Then I would tell you, after you put your comment in, so this is where I'm going to talk about the blue boxes. Okay? Great content. Thank you so much, Dee Dee. I see your friend. This is where I say the blue boxes come in handy. Look at you leveling up too, Dee Dee. For my people who don't know what the blue box is, or if you want to see your level, put a comment in. We're going to put the word hi. We're going to be real quick about this. Put the word hi, H-I, into the comment. And then I'm going to have you click your photo. And then your mini profile is going to pop up. And then I'm going to have you click your level. So if you're level 10, like Patricia is, if you're level 8, if you're level 3, like the real Golden Phoenix, if you're level 9, like Amara, I want you to click your level. Yes, Brooke. Okay? And then once you click your level, even if you're level 0 and you don't have a blue box. Hey, I lost my blue box. Okay, here's how you're going to get your blue box back, Miss Sweetie. I want you to click your level. Your level says it's a grade out. It's a grade out level 11. Click it. Okay? I want you to click your level. And so after you click your level, the screen pops up. It tells you what is the blue box. Okay, where you put that comment that says what is the blue box, Skip, I want you to click your photo. Your mini profile pops up. Then I want you to hit your level 0. Click the level 0. And it's going to take you to another screen. Okay? So what I'm doing is teaching you how to know where your level is and how to level up, okay? So what you see when you click that blue box, it actually tells you, click that level, it tells you how many points you've collected. Then it has a forward slash symbol that tells you the amount of points you need to get to that next level. Thank you, MJ. The total amount of points you need for that next level. And then underneath that is what you got, the points you got already, the points you need, and that is the experience points that you're striving for. Those are the experience points that will get you leveled up. Okay? So you're paying attention to those experience points, the engagement point experience points, as a viewer so that you can level up. And then you're going to say, well, what do I get when I level up? You get TikTok Live access. TikTok will give it to you. If you're an engager and you have a blue box, TikTok will give it to you with less than 100 followers. I mean, that is how people are leveling up. They have less than 100 followers. TikTok is like, okay, I see you. I want to make sure you stay here. I say, TikTok, TikTok. As you're doing this, TikTok is like, okay, I want your consistency and engagement, and I want you to bring people into the app, and I want them to engage, and I want them to do all the things, because if they're engaging, if they're gifting, TikTok wants you to gift. If they're gifting, they get a percentage of it, but they also keep you in the app. Okay? So that's part of what's happening. So that's the strategy. They want you to come, they want you to have fun, they want you to engage. As a live host, my job is to educate, entertain, and inspire you. Okay? That's why I say I'm a learn room. The difference with those grow rooms, they playing their music real loud, they're doing this, and the chat is just chatting, and people are connecting, and people are pinning and stuff. They're entertaining to a certain extent, but they're not doing the inspiration and the education. They're not doing all the other things. They're just there for people to get followers for followers' sake. And I will tell you and caution you about who you follow. Okay? You want to follow people who are going to come back and engage. Now, there may be a purpose in terms of getting your numbers to a point where you can have a clickable link. That might be part of your strategy. So you want to get to 1,000 followers so you can have a clickable link in your profile. But you want to make sure those people you honestly are following, first of all, they're not fake engagement bots that you're getting. And so they become banned accounts. And you got to make sure you get rid of all the banned accounts before you can get TikTok Shop or before you can get the Creator Rewards program and some of these other programs that are based on your follower count. So you got to be intentional about who you're picking up. So I tell people, make sure your profile's optimized where you have a bio, and making sure that you're intentional about your search for followers so that you're getting people who will engage in your content or who will come to your live. You said a little bit of everything. Yep. You said, oh God, I got some entertainment, education, cook, fitness. You do it all. You do, Alicia. And from Boston, I find your room to be always engaging. Thank you so much, Penny. I see you, friend. Let's do this, you all. Hell, the Coach Queen. Is that who I am? You guys are funny. Thanks for the information. You're welcome, friends. So I want you to be intentional. That's the difference between a grow room and a learn room. And Coach Miss Jessie's not in here. Her little thing is, I'm a learn and earn room. So you learn a little bit, you earn, you understand how to earn. How you doing, Joy Luck? Thank you so much. Hello, Coach. How you doing? I appreciate you all. And yeah, so you want to make sure, wow, a lot to learn. Thank you. A lot to learn. It is, I don't want you to be intimidated by that, friend, okay? Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay? Thank you so much, Laura. Don't be intimidated by this. It gets easier, okay? You get to understanding what's happening here. You'll you'll become more comfortable with it, okay? I say practice makes progress. Don't make perfect. When you're trying to be search for perfection here, you don't have to show up perfect. That's the beauty of it. You don't have to show up perfect. A lot of BOT in those grow rooms. Yes, it is, Penny. It sure is. It sure is, my friend. Thanks for this live. You're so welcome, Skip. I got you, friend. I got you. Thank you so much, Doretta. Thank you so much. And thank you, my people on YouTube. I see your real talk. I appreciate all the engagement that's happening. And so, yeah, you want to be intentional about what you're doing and what you're picking up. 2 hours on live, lots of diamonds, but low on views. Huh. Yeah. Views. Your room is still growing though. I don't want you to get discouraged. Are you officially 2 weeks? Let me know if you're officially 2 weeks. That Let me know if that's the case. My room is the most comfortable and detailed so far. Oh, this room is the most comfortable and detailed so far. I understand something, some things now. I appreciate that. You said I get it now. I'm seeing it. Yes, that's what I'm here. Next to names is chat. In chat are levels in Doctor's room. Lisa's team. Yes, heart. Click heart. Okay, look at that. MJ is teaching us something. I don't talk about this. Oh, sorry, my screen is showing up. I don't talk about it enough. Thank you so much. MJ, you're so kind for writing that. So what MJ put in here, and I don't talk about it enough. I really don't talk about it a lot. So at all, really. What is showing when you click the daily heartbeat as you're growing your team? That's what this is. That's why it says join my team. As you're growing your people, it's showing you who are the top people for the week. Essentially, that's what this is for the week, and the people who are coming in engaging in this week. So if you click the heart, you'll see who are the top performers. As a live host, you want that. Okay, that's good data. That's data telling you who are people engaging in your live. You can actually on the back end, there's a box called team. You can tag different people. Thank you so much for the level 5 cake. You can tag people and say, okay, these are the people who are doing the most engagement in my room, whether it's gifting, whether it's likes, whether it's comments. You can tag people. So you want that. You want to make sure people are fully engaging, and you want your team. You want to cultivate that team. There's a lot. There is a limit per day to get points. No, you got to claim your points too. When you get your daily army, you got to claim your points. I don't think there's a limit. I haven't heard a limit. Anybody else hear a limit? A daily limit? I haven't heard that. Do you get more views on your live when you're 5+ followers? Do you get more views on your live when you have 5+ more followers? Um, here's the thing. Your live will really get activated based on engagement. Engagement comes from the taps, the comments, the shares, people sharing the live, and the gifting. Popular live. Right now, that popular live is signaling to TikTok. And you'll see it in a second. It'll say popular live. It's part of that ranking. So people who are giving that gift, people are really pushing that gift right now to make sure that you're hopefully getting viewed in the in the rankings credits that are happening right now. So getting credit for the popular live going out. So I say, you guys got me thinking now. So I probably should talk more about. So this 4 p.m. is my go live with ease. What y'all doing now is making me go like layers and layers down, because I got some people who are some regulars that are out in these TikTok streets and they are doing the thing. And so now y'all making me bring stuff in here that may be a little too advanced. And I don't want to scare my newbies, okay? Y'all got me talking about stuff that may be a little in the weeds, but I will go there if y'all need me to. But the popular live, so TikTok has commercials, okay? TikTok has different commercials, and in those commercials, if you click the box, you can learn about different things that they're doing, okay? And so you'll see where I was looking at the commercial. I got a commercial that says "Grow with Service." So that's the new campaign and a new program that they have as a I think it's under monetization, but so different commercials pop up, rankings, and the popular live is another thing that they're doing to make sure that that is sparking the league you're in. How can you use those little characters on the screen? The little characters. What little characters? You're talking about the gifts? Different gifts that people are giving? Let me, Laura, let me know what you're referring to. So what do you do with the points? The points it's almost like an incentive. You're claiming points, you're leveling up. Your blue box levels up to the point where TikTok gives you different incentives, different benefits for your points. So somebody who is level, let me know the answer, is it 23? Are fly-ins. So if you're 23 or higher, you will come into a live room and your name will show up at the top in blue box. Okay, that's a fly-in. Um, if you are someone who is looking to get TikTok live access, and if you're coming into a live and you got fewer followers and you got that blue box, TikTok will give you live access early. Thank you so much. Thank you. So TikTok will give you live access early. I see you, friend. Oh, you leveled up to 14. And so you're ranking, you're growing, you're claiming your points, and you're getting higher. You said letters. What letters are you seeing? I wonder if you're seeing a commercial. Are you seeing something? You're not talking about my sticker, are you? Lord, let me know what letters you're talking about. Nice, yep. And so all that factors in. I see, okay. I see it. Okay, I get it. Can we have an invite friends, or does TikTok auto sends the alert? Invite friends. What do you mean? You invite your friends? You share the link, you can invite followers. And if you hold my nose down, you can invite friends and followers to your live. So yes, you can invite people. Just repeat once, please. Um, what was that for, Alicia? Was that for the popular live? Let me know what that. Yes, to advance. Doctor, whoops, MJ said I missed it. MJ was talking about the rankings from the Daily Harmony, the people who are collecting points and how they're ranking within the Daily Harmony. Family, let's support each other's live. Yes, I attended battle last night, so maxed out on gift points for the claim points. Okay, so MJ said a battle. So what was the max out? MJ, what was that about? I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for the gifts. Where do you feel like you maxed out at? Was it like 1,000 points? What do you think it was? As one host climbs up the league, does TikTok take less from his earnings, gifts received? Um, as one host climbs up in the league, does TikTok take more than earnings? No, 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 no. No, your earnings are based on the scale live rewards. I think about 90-ish points max on give claim points. Okay, gotcha. No, yeah. Let me do the scale live rewards since we're talking about points. Since we're talking about engagement, I'll do that for you all. Let me know if there's any other topic I need to go over. If there's another topic I need to go over, we're at 5:30. I figure I'll probably wrap up around 6, so I may do another 30 minutes since we're here this Friday night. I appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much. Um, Thank you so much. All leases are great. Yes, all leases are great. Thank you so much. And congratulations on level 7. Yes, all my leases. I'm in those TikTok streets posting now because of you. Thanks for pushing and motivation. You're welcome. AI with Tracy. How you doing, friend? Have you gone live yet? That's cool. Thank you. You're welcome, friend. Okay. Let me know if you're going live. I am having a hard time with my schedule going live daily. Is it okay if I just do 30 minutes each day? Yes. Yeah, that's fine. Get comfortable with doing it. Do 30 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Do 30 minutes. Don't overdo it. Yeah. 30 minutes is just fine. That's perfect. That'll get you acclimated and get you going. Yeah, absolutely. Um, okay, so what I'm going to do, I always walk you through what I'm going to do. I'm going to talk about Scale Live Rewards only because my people who are interested in monetizing, Mr. Meek asked about it. Other people asked about it as well. Okay, thanks. Beautiful soul, I'm going to talk about why 30 minutes is fine. So follow me with this one too. Such a good live. You're welcome. How long do you need to go live to monetize more? Dee, follow me. I'm about to do Scale Live Rewards. Stay with me. I got you. I got you. It's going to be all explained in a second. I had a successful live today. Look at you, friend. How long have you been going live, Dorita? Let me know. I appreciate you telling me that. I think I need to subscribe to you. I guess I'll get you to subscribe to me as well. Express, you said you're going to get me to come to you as well. I appreciate you, friend. Definitely let me know. My live host, you said what now? I want to monetize too. There we go. My last person I was subscribed to did nothing for me. Did nothing for you. So here's what I would tell you. Subscriptions. Somebody asked earlier about my subscription benefits. Let me do this before I pull out the Scale Live Rewards because that'll probably be another 10 minutes. What I will tell you, when you have a subscription, here's what I would tell you. You want to make sure it offers a benefit that you can deliver on. That's the first thing. Okay? So don't try to pile it all in. Do something that you can deliver on. So my sub only live, my sub only my $2.99 subscription. I have three now, so I have three levels, three plans. One is standard, one is premium, and the other one is a deluxe. I mean, I think I'll subscribe. And so it was like number five, a lot of interaction. That's good. That's good. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Happy Friday, friend. Happy Good Friday, friends, too. I set up my subscription a few weeks ago. Awesome. That's good. Thank you so much, friends. I see you. That's good. Set up a subscription, but make sure you can deliver on it. So, my first subscription, I was kind of late. So, when I talk to my subscribers, I make sure that they are able to benefit from my sub-only lives because I bring a topic of monetization. Lately, I've been talking about subscriptions because what's happening is that you guys are now starting to go live, and then you're like, okay, wait a minute, now how I make more money? What do I do with this subscription thing? What's happening here? So that's been the latest topic as of late that I've had to bring up a few times. Oh, my blue box is back. There you go, friend. Look at you. Still not sure about my blue box. What happened? Oh, now it's back. Okay, now you got it. Okay. I set mine up for $2.99. Learning how to do right. Awesome from you though. Awesome, awesome. And so when you set up your subscription, you have $2.99. That's the one I have for my standard. It's a sub only live that I do. I just did one Wednesday. Today's Friday. So on Wednesday, sent roses and it came back. Yep, that's it. You have to reactivate it. And so subscribe button left. Thank you so much, MJ. I appreciate you. She got me right. And so I just did it on Wednesday. It was a sub only live, so only subscribers can attend. My other benefits for the standard is sub only videos. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do it tonight. I'm going to take a piece of what I put in that live and make a couple posts. So people who weren't able to attend can also get that. And then subscribers who were there, they can actually go back and look at it. Okay? So that's what you can do. There's the sub-only stickers that you have. There's the sub-only chat space that we have. All that's part of building community. So that's my standard. Standard is also in the premium and deluxe. What I did for premium is that people are now thinking about their brand in an intentional way and making sure as you go live, you are creating your brand profile, your profile is able to match your is able to resonate with your target audience. So you want a brand that will resonate with your target audience. With that, I'm doing profile reviews. So my premium includes a profile review. I'll message you. I actually ask that you message me first. But we'll see how this goes. But I actually ask that you message me first because my imposter accounts have been reaching out to y'all and I don't want y'all to get confused. But with that being said, we'll communicate with the real Dr. Lisa, not the fake ones. We'll communicate, and I want you all to let me know some things that you're interested in your profile. I'm going to do a review of it, and I'll give you feedback, okay? And I'm looking for the alignment, brand alignment, how your brand will resonate with your target audience. Because I tell you all the time, if you're talking to everybody, you're talking to nobody. People are just going to swipe past and keep swiping because they don't feel like it connects to them. You're not talking to them, okay? So you want to be intentional about your brand and who you're talking to. So I'll do that. That's premium. And then my deluxe is where I offer a live stream audit. So you get the review. Look at you. Appreciate it. You get the review, but you also get an audit. Okay, so if you want a live stream audit, I'll come in for 15 minutes. We're going to talk. And again, it's that branding piece. It's that connection to your target audience. How are you talking about your topic? How are you engaging with your audience? If you're looking for more results and more engagement, how are you offering support? And how are you engaging? How are you showing up? How are you connecting with them? So we're going to talk about that because it's not just the audience, it's the live host. So as a live host, you have to learn how to be an effective live host. Are you with an agency? I'm with Gravitas Q. Yep, I'm with an agency. And so, and now you're all going to ask me, what's an agency? I think you're going to say, I'm going to mention the word battle. Somebody's going to say, what's a battle? So I'm going to get you guys. I'll answer those two questions. They often come up. After I do a live, it asks, do I want to do a subscription live? There we go. Should I wait till people... Yes. You can't, yeah, you gotta have subscribers to do a sub live. Although, although you gotta have subscribers to do a sub live. That's the ethical thing to do. You could cut it on, and if you build it, they'll come. So you could do that and say, "This is my sub only live. If you want to come in my room, become a subscriber." So you could do that. I guess people get in the room. It's like, why am I the only one in the room? Ain't nobody else in the room. So, but that is something that people do recently. I've had been several agencies. Yes. Okay. Yep. Mr. Meeks. That's what happens. Okay. I was wondering about that. Yep. Um, I can't. I removed an item from my showcase. Um, you're asking how can you remove an item from your showcase? Go to your main showcase, and in the top corner, you can remove it. Cool. Me too. Nice to meet you. Okay. Awesome. You with Gravitas. Yep. Yep. Okay, hello, hello. Oh, yes, yes, yep, that's it. Yeah. Um, my niche, special needs mom, those helping. Okay, okay, awesome, awesome. You want to offer substance, so yeah, you definitely want to start talking to your audience. Go live, start talking to your audience, making sure you're connecting. You can get subscriptions with content too. I just think it's one of those things where it becomes harder depending on your content. You want people to know, like, and trust you and connect with you. So you want to make sure you go live. Um, when it comes to, hold on, Mr. Nick, you said a question. Agencies, several agencies reaching out to you. So agencies, Gravitas Q. What I tell people, if you want the Gravitas Q referral link, let me know. DM me. DM the right Dr. Lisa. DM me and I'll send it to you. However, I tell people before you do that, a couple things I caution and I want you to be aware of. Gravitas Q, they ask that you can go live for at least 20 days out of the month. They want you to build that consistency. Show up, be here. They want you to go live at least 1 hour each live as well. So you want to make sure you can commit to that. So that's part of it because they want you to grow a community. They're teaching you how to be an effective live host. They have training videos you can go through. And then ultimately they're teaching you how to battle. Let me go to battles real quick. Battles are when they have these 5-minute competitions between you and another live host. They have a couple different models. There's team battles, some other ways that they do it. But the traditional way is with you and another person, live host, and you are competing for 5 minutes for the most points. Points come from your room. I'm in my room now. People are sharing the live, tapping the screen, putting comments in, gifting. People gift at the highest level in that 5-minute period than they normally do. So they want you to start battling. So Mr. Meeks, you asked earlier, like, oh, do they take your money away if you earn more? No. As you're leveling up, no. Because they want you to keep your room growing. Apparently, there's something about you that's allowing you to grow. And TikTok likes that. And they want to make sure that you continue to grow. Okay? So I'll show the scale out rewards so you can see what the breakdown is. So you can intentionally see it. That'll scare me. Oh, it's fun. It's an adrenaline rush, but it's a whole lot. I gotta wait till after next week. What happened, Jess? What happened? What you mean after next week for what? I missed your other comment. Hold on 1 second. Let me catch up. Uh, so when the agencies contact you, do I need an agency? What is the benefit? Okay. So let me go back to agencies because I know you guys are still wondering how do you scale live. Scale live rewards the monetization. I'm going to show it to you in a second. To do the Gravitas thing. Oh, okay. You gotta wait till next week. Gotcha. Okay. So finals. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Yes, you got final exams. Gotcha. Okay. So Gravitas Q is my agency. So Gravitas, what I tell people. So a couple things. Stay with me for a little bit. What I tell people is that if you're gonna get recruited by agencies because agencies want to get newer live hosts. They're cultivating you. They're keeping you in. They know you're excited about being a live host. They want to train you. They want to build you up, make sure you're successful. They typically offer benefits like if your account gets banned, they'll help you mitigate that with TikTok. So they'll help you try to get your account back. They also have different incentives. So you do not pay an agency. So if an agency asks you to pay them, that's a no-no. You are not paying an agency. TikTok is paying them. Okay? TikTok is paying them from that 60-40 split. We'll talk about the scale live reports in a second. But TikTok is getting their share. So they will share that with, pay that to the agencies. I'm on 2 different battle teams. I've learned a lot. since our last. Okay, MJ, I need you. We'll see. You got some boxing gloves? Is that what they call the gloves? You got some gloves? Let me know. uh, I'm gonna try to battle probably one day next week. That's my goal. I'm gonna put in a request to do a battle next week, but I'm not gonna do it this week. Amazing part of the university I'm going to after school. They need to find jobs for me. Okay, all right, awesome. um, so really, really quickly, when it comes to Gravitas Q and agency, so they want to train you early. You're going to get a lot of inbox messages. They're going to come to your live. They're going to inbox you and ask, have you heard of the Creator Network program? That is where agencies, you actually, when you select the agency, you actually have to go to that page on your live home screen. It says Creator Network Program. And you're going to click that, and then that's how you will identify yourself with being with a specific agency. Now, here's the trait. Here's what I want you to keep in mind. I typically tell you to take 2 weeks. Okay? Here's why. 2 weeks before you make a decision. And in those 2 weeks, when they start recruiting you, which is probably within, look at you, Lord. Thank you so much. Happy Friday. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate you. And so what I say is that take those 2 weeks, do your research, go and to this home screen in the search bar. That was cute. It was cute. Yeah, it was. Go to the home screen, search that agency name because they reached out to you. See if there's some other live hosts that talk about those agencies, and just make sure you're very intentional about doing your research. People will give a good, bad, and different about agencies, so just know that that's one way to do your research. And then ask other live hosts, like what agency you're with, what are you doing? Reason why I said 2 weeks, you could do your research. Then, if you sign up with an agency with Gravitas, and I don't know if this is with all of them, there's a 15-day out clause. So that if you sign up and you don't want to be with that agency, you got 15 days to say, I changed my mind. I don't want to be with you. I'm quitting you. You can quit, and it's almost like you never signed up, so it doesn't matter. If you wait past that, and again, like I said, if you're waiting 2 weeks and then you get with an agency, you're now at 30 days almost, and you can decide if you really want to be with that agency because you've done your research. But if you go beyond that, you got a 30-day notice you have to give. You got to let them know in 30 days. And then you got 90 days before you can go to another agency. So you're kind of in limbo for a little bit if you want an agency. I think agencies are great training resources to understand what to do and what not to do. I think they have a lot of great, so Gravitas has a lot of great resources. I went through their training materials. Now, they did want me to battle. I did not choose to battle early. They want you to do a graduation battle. I didn't do it. I waited. I mean, I signed with them in January 10th, and then I didn't battle until March 3rd because I was like, I ain't ready to battle. I don't want to battle. I'm good. After I battled, it was fine. I'll probably battle once a month. I thought it was a fun activity to do. Like I said, you're a room that you're going to educate, entertain. That's part of the entertainment. And then you're going to inspire. So I do see it as not a bad thing. I was a little side-eyeing it a little bit at first, but I think it's not bad. Hi, very impressive talks. How can I complete my engagement? But I want you to be intentional about your engagement and put a bio in your name, Abby. Is that it? Abid? Make sure you have a bio in your name so you connect with the right people and people want to connect with you. And to go live, you don't need 1,000 followers. To go live, you have a blue box already, so you're engaging. So you just need to, you probably should check to see if you got live access. You probably do. You probably already got live access. Yeah, 169 followers. Level 11? You might have it already. Yes. Proud. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Yes, Angie, how you doing, friend? Okay, scale live rewards, and then I'm going to talk to my newbies real quick. I usually go through that. I'm good. Talk to my newbies. Make sure you guys feel good as well. I'm not scaring you too much. And then we're going to say, have a good evening in a little bit. I know I get to talking. Stay at home success. How you doing? No, it's just 176. Oh, wow. It says 169 when I click it, so it looks a little different here. But I would tell you to go to your TikTok studio, click that, see if tools in live, and see if you have live access, because you should. I think you do. Question, can you sell digital products and have TikTok shop also on TikTok. Leanne, yes. I have TikTok shop. I have TikTok shop for creator, not a seller account. That's that's probably a no-no. Um, because TikTok seller wants you to sell their products or wants you to sell your products. Um, so yeah. And then in my stand store, I'll show my stand store in a little bit because I usually walk people through what's in there. But yeah, you should be able to do both. Thank you, Amore. You subscribe. I appreciate your friend. Thank you so much. And so, yeah, so if you go, if you go and you want to show and talk about your digital products, your storefront, you can have TikTok Shop for Creator. I do the affiliate program. I don't promote as much my TikTok Shop products, but yeah, going live because I'll talk about it here a little bit. You know, people see the light or see the stand or see some of my other products in my showcase, and they'll grab it. But I don't promote heavily. Okay, friends, so let me do this. So what I am doing, I'm going to walk you through, okay? What I'm doing is clicking Enhance, Effects, okay? This is Effect. An effect is where you have the green screen. I'm going to pick the green screen where it's the little person standing there with the bobblehead and their hand is up in the air. And so I'm picking that effect because I'm going to show the Skill Live Rewards. And what it is it's going to pop up on the screen and I'm going to shrink it down so you all can see it. Okay? So I'm going to do that and I want you to be aware. Okay? So we're now going to go to the effects. I had to go up some pictures. Let's see. Okay. Okay. So you guys don't see my face fully, but that's okay. You guys know what I'm doing. People who come in my room, they're like, why is your face covered? Because I'm showing you the Skill Live Rewards. So thank you. I couldn't see the chat, but I think you guys, we're all good here. Appreciate you. You said, what do you advise about growth live rooms? Oh, I was talking about the growth rooms earlier. I just tell you to be careful. You know, you don't, I jokingly say, my mama used to say, if you lay down with flies, you wake up with fleas. So you got to be careful about the bots. You got to be careful about the engagement. You want to make sure you bring along people who are going to engage back. I think it's important that you are just got on. How you doing? And important that you're getting people who are going to come engage with your content as well as your lives. Okay, that's what's most important. So you want to be intentional about who you're picking up, and if they're not engaging, then those are probably not the people you need to be engaging with anyway. And then on top of that, when it comes to your topic, your niche, for your live, you want people who are going to come to your live and actually support it and who want your solution. Okay, so that's what I said. So grow rooms have a purpose. If you're looking to get a clickable link, if you're looking to do, I don't know, if you're trying to get live access, maybe the blue boxes is the key though. If you pick people up from the room that you're in now, you know how to act. Yes, here in another room. That's true. That's true, Maria. So this is a room. Hopefully, this is a room full of a lot of engagers. I would say view up here, the 71, and the people sitting in the box here. Those are people who are engaging. They know the etiquette. That's true. They understand. The people in the heart meet. If you don't have the heart meet, they know the etiquette. So those are people you want to connect with. They're people who are in here learning, growing, and understand what does it mean to be a live host and to be a successful live host and to be a true engaging viewer. Okay? Lay down, dogs, wake up, please. I should stop using that one. That's not right, huh? Not the right analogy. But I'm just saying, you never know what you're going to get. I went to girls, a lot of scammers, and yep, and sugar daddies, huh? Nice, I love it. Okay, learning and growing. That's it. That's it. I don't know. Linda, what does that mean? Is that what level you're at? Um, I've been trying to start my stand store. Are you? Okay, Lori. Lori, you got it? What's the hold up, friend? Please explain. Please explain what happened. Please explain. I saw that. Um, please explain, Andrea. What does that mean? I missed the comment. You might have got filtered. All right. Thank you. Let's go. Yes. Yes. Okay. Yeah, let's go. You're right, because this is some important information. Let me get to going. Come on, let's go. Uh-oh. Okay, Skill Live Rewards, real quick. That's what this is. I am showing you something that you all have access to. This is not magic. And when you go to your live home screen, just hit the thing that says Skill Live Rewards. Okay? Skill Live Rewards. So, what it shows, I'm going to try to make it a little bigger. Sorry. Let's see if I can make it a little bit bigger. It's going to really cover up my face, but you guys know what I'm trying to achieve here. So, I'm going to show you for the first side is per live mission, up to 40%. So, let me be very clear. If you can earn up to 40% per live, TikTok gets 60%. Okay? TikTok gets 60%, you get 40. You're welcome. Thank you, friend. And then we're going to talk about the weekly missions because there's an additional 13% you can get with this extra pot of money that's accumulating. So you got up to 13% there you're earning. So that's how they get to 53%. That 40 plus that 13 is 53. I will tell you right now, most people don't get the 13%. You're probably operating on a high end at 9.5. And on a very good day, you might get up to 12%. Okay? Is that right? My math right on that one? I think 12.5%. I think that's what it is. So on a good day, you might get 12.5 or 11.5. Maybe it's 12.5. Okay? So 12.5 is what you will get. Okay? So I want to be clear about that. I don't want you to think like, oh, I'm getting 40%. This changed as of February 11th. This program rolled out. Prior to February 11th, it was 50-50. Okay? So some people probably remember it being 50-50 still. And so you want to make sure you now know how to monetize. All right? Somebody asked about how long you go live. So the per live is based on this live duration. So I tell my people, you are my people, go live for 30 minutes. Just to make sure it's a clean 30-minute go live. So your live time, any gifts, any engagement you got in those 30 minutes is how you will monetize. Okay? So if you go 30 minutes and say for instance, in those 30 minutes, you got some hearts, you got some roses, you got some other stuff. TikTok says, I will give you 38% of that. You see, move this over a little bit. You can see the 38% over here. There's my finger. The 38%. So if you only go 20 minutes or less than 5 minutes, you get 20%. TikTok got 80% or whatever you got for that short period of time. Okay? If you go 5 minutes, between 5 and 10 minutes, you get 30%. And if you go between 10 and 25 minutes, you get 35%. You only get 38% if you go 25 minutes or higher. Okay? Good afternoon. How you doing, friends? I see you all coming in. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Good afternoon. Oh, hello, my friends coming in. So that's the duration. So how long you go live matters. Now, if you're my nervous people, my shy people, I get it. You're not gonna get a lot of gifts in your room anyway if you're nervous, shy, and nobody's in your room. I mean, that's just what it is. So you got to do 3 lives to unlock all the features: the laughter, the sound effects from laughing, some of the other effects, pinning a comment. When you PIN a comment, somebody asked that earlier about the benefit of pinning a comment. That's a grow room culture where you pin a comment and people are like scooping that person up and trying to follow them. I don't do that much in my room. I don't do it for that purpose. I do it for the visibility of someone's comment. So I do it for us to see it in the room. But that's that grow room culture. That's what they do. So I would say, again, it's up to you and how you run your room. But that's just something I try to minimize doing that too much and don't make that an expectation. Oh, I didn't know that after 3 lives. Yeah, after 3 lives, you unlock the certain benefits. Hold on one second. Sorry, I had a call coming in. So yeah, you unlock benefits after you go live. So you don't get the host, the co-host, the multi-guest feature. That comes with going live 3 times. Subscriptions. I don't think you get subscriptions until you've done 2 to 3 lives. So you're unlocking those features as you go live. So you got to go a total of 3 times within a 24-hour period. 3 times within a 24-hour period. And for a total of 30 minutes. Okay? So my nervous people, I might say go your first live 10 minutes, second live 10 minutes, third live 10 minutes. You got your 30 minutes. You played around with the features. You got a sense of what it means to go live. You eased your nerves. And now what I would tell you is that when you go in the future, make sure you go at least 25 to 30 minutes. So you get all your maximized points or engagement from your live or gifts. Okay? So you want to be intentional about how long you go live. My friends, you guys, thank you for connecting. I see you. Somebody said, what is this? This is the Scale Live Rewards. This is the monetization metric for TikTok. Okay? Next thing, it then talks about unique followers. Somebody this morning asked me about unique followers, and I gave a whole strategy about it. The person who asked had actually gotten my, as part of my bundle, the bundle I offer in my stand store. They got that, which also puts them in an Instagram group chat. And that group I do monthly Zoom meetings with. I'm giving guidance and support. And somebody asked me in that group, it's like, hey, can you give us a little script to know how to make sure we get engagement? And I created a whole script for them. So I put it in the group chat, so I reminded her it was there. I'm going to make sure I pin it so that people see it again. But that is something else that you want to make sure you are, as a live host, facilitating engagement in your room. You want to tell people, follow the live host. If people are in the room now, people come and go out my room right now. I'll tell you how many people have come in my room. There is, there is 83 people in the room right now, or 82. TikTok said in the time I've gone live, and I've gone live an hour and 36 minutes. TikTok has said there is 2.1K people that have filtered in this room. Now that's, I would hit my cheer button, but I can't do it right now. Or my wow. but with that being said, yes, me included. And with that being said, you want to encourage people to follow you. Follow the live host. You want to encourage people to get the daily heart me, that heart plus, because that's an instant follow to you. I never really considered going live, but you have piqued my interest. I've piqued your interest. I love it. Hey, that's good. That's good. And so you want to make sure I see my friends. Wow, look out. Yep. Wow. So you want to make sure that you are encouraging people to follow you, connect with you, making sure that you are actively engaging. So TikTok's metric. And so this particular friend was asking that question because she realized I'm losing out on money. I'm going 38 minutes, but I'm not getting enough unique followers in my time I'm going live. And I told her, I said, well, I know you need 5 or above, so you got to make sure people are following you. And you need to make sure you're naming that. Hey, make sure you follow me. Come on in. You can do a sticker that says follow. I think there's some pre-made stickers in there, so you can look to see. I always have to edit my sticker because I'm going to put my go live time. But there are some stickers that say subscribe, follow, I don't know the other ones, comment, something else. So it says some of the things that you could tell people to do. But you can also tailor the sticker or put a board up. But you want to make sure you're reminding people to do that. So following is important. That's how you get an additional 2%. So this 2% plus that 38 equals that 40 we talked about up above. Okay? So that's what's happening there. Nika Grace, give me 1 second. You're asking about how to go live. How do you get to go live? You probably have live access. You have level 15 engagement. You're still in the hundreds for your followers, 126. You may have it. I know TikTok is giving people live access much earlier. And so I would say go check. If you go on to TikTok Studio, then click that on your profile page. And then I would say go ahead and click, you'll see at the top, you'll see tools and live. Okay? I gotta get comments underway. And then if you click live, you should have access to it. If you click there and you see it, first of all, you see it, and then you should have live access. How do you know the total people that come through your room? It's analytics. There's a little house at the top, or if you swipe to the left, If you swipe to the left, you'll see it. Doretta, what is the length of a shoppable live? Whatever you want it to be. Whatever you want it to be. I don't know if there's a length. Somebody else answer that if there is a documented length. I don't know if there is a length. I know you have to make sure you're adding and removing products pretty frequently. But I don't know if there's a set limit on it. And so, yeah, that's the analytics that has been happening to me. Yeah. What's happening to you? I missed it. I need to find the stickers. Yes, find the stickers. Oh, you talking about the follower thing? Yes. I got to go, but I sent you a PM. Thank you for all the advice, though. I appreciate you. You're welcome, Miss Sweetie P. I appreciate you, friend. Um, do you do affiliate links? Do I do affiliate links for TikTok Shop? Is that what you mean? TikTok Shop. I do the affiliate program. I am an affiliate for UBC. I'm an affiliate for Stan Store as well because of that. Can you please tell me what is my level of engagement? Cindy, level 0. So when you click your comment where it says, can you please tell me? Hello, Susie. Thank you so much, friend. Can you please tell me my level of engagement? I just clicked. So click your photo. You said thank you. Click your photo. Yes, okay. Click your photo and then click your level 0. And then that tells you how many points you've gotten, how many points you need to get to that next level. And underneath there is the difference between what you got need and how you can level up. And so I would tell you to put coins on your account. Make sure you click the daily heartbeat. Make sure you send a rose, and then you'll probably get your level 1. That's traditionally how it happens. Thank you for sharing this information. I am 2 to 3 weeks new, but I'm listening and reading work. There we go. All right, friend. Thank you so much. You see the gift. So you get a point for every gift that you give. So that's part of it. So I want you to claim some points from the daily heartbeat. I want you to make sure you are intentionally engaging, and so that'll get you a blue box. Who said I want you to check mine? Suju, Suju, go to. You have level 6. That's what that blue box represents. So again, click your comment and then click your photo, and it's level 6. Okay, let me get to this real quick. I just changed this out. So this is now the Skill Live Rewards, and now we're talking about the weekly missions, and I told you up to 13%. Mr. Meek, let me know if you're still with me, because this is going to get at your question about the leagues. And so with the per live side, it was based on how long you went live, your duration. With the weekly missions, it says how many times did you go live in that week. Week start on Monday. So Monday to Sunday. How many times did you go live for at least 25 minutes? Okay? So you're just not going to go 5 minutes. You're going at least 25 minutes. How many times did you go live? 1 time, you get 6%. 2 or more times, you get 8%. So your weekly missions is a whole nother pot that you're accumulating. And so as you are going live, you want to make sure you're going live, ideally more than once a week. I would tell you to see the money and see the payout daily. I know you don't want to hear that, but daily. Maybe even a couple times a day if you really want to see the payout. So yeah, that's how you build a community. I tell people, if you're not showing up, then your community never really gets a chance to know you and like you and trust you. You got to show up. Okay? You got to be reliable. You got to be consistent. Okay? So that's the amounts that you need, that the breakdown of how it factors in when you go live multiple times a week. When it comes to engagement, the daily heartbeat, how many active team members you have. How many active team members you have. So that's also accumulating. When you have 10 to 100, you get 1%. 100 to 2,000, you get 1.5%. And then 2,000 or more, you get 2%. So when you think about building your community, you want to be in a space where you're hopefully talking to people, telling them to click the daily heartbeat. That's an instant follow of live posts, but you become a part of the community. You're educating them on getting points, how to truly engage, and then ultimately you're growing. And that's part of your monetization metric. Okay? And then when it comes down to the Creator League, you get 3% if you surpassed the level that you were in the week before. Okay? So I'm in C2. I've been in C2 all of March now, all of April. It's been about 5 weeks. I have not leveled up. And so what I would tell you is that if I surpass that particular week, I'll get an additional 3%. So currently where I sit is the 8% in the 1.5% because I don't have 2,000 team members. Y'all can see it up there. I have 9.5% plus my 40%. So on average, I'm getting 49.5%. Okay? Let me know if that makes sense to everybody. The last thing that was in there was for people who are in level A, so they get an extra little 1% bonus for staying in level 1. He said, so let me know if you have any questions. Thank you for this great information. I plan to start going live soon. Thank you, Heather. There you go, friend. I need to review my analytics. Okay, definitely. Am here. You saw the breakdown, my friend? I'm catching up on comments, but you saw my breakdown, didn't you? All right. Let's see. Turn my sound effects on. Hello, everyone. How you doing? Yvette, appreciate you all being here. I see you all coming in. Thank you so much. Let me catch up on some more comments. I appreciate you all joining. And we're connecting, engaging. If I go live 1 hour a day, that should do it. Yeah, that's definitely a great start. You build community. You build people. People join and coming to you. Otherwise, avoid saying certain words like follow why. They use the word scoop. You know what and actually scoop is actually a word that's becoming overused. Those are words that are overused, and they come from that grow room culture. Hello, how you doing? Thank you for leveling up, friend. And so you said, DB, you said I didn't understand that last question. I missed the question. What was the question about? Let me know what the question was. But what I was talking about, the word, I don't know if I'm up higher, so I don't think that's what you were talking. I'm referring to that comment. But the grow room culture, that whole bio, scoop, pin, and so people don't say those words anymore because TikTok started getting those live hosts in trouble. I don't think it happens as much anymore. I do turn on my content disclosure, so that allows me to say a few more words a little bit more freely. But I would tell you, if you're connecting with people, the whole follow for follow and scoop, that's a no-no with TikTok. They want you to really engage. You're not just collecting followers. That's not the game. The game is that you are actually engaging with people's content because they want you to now engage fully. TikTok. They want you to gift. They want you to be here. They want you to be entertained and connect and build community. And if you're just scooping, then that is superficial. So you want to make sure that you're actually an engaged viewer. So those words all have become kind of derogatory because TikTok's like, no. And they see it as fake engagement. Yeah, okay. Should we go live at the same time each day or does it matter? It does matter. Soul tie, it matters. I give the example all the time. If you like a certain restaurant, you like the food, you like the entertainment, you like the wait staff, you like the hostess, you like everything about this restaurant, perfect location, everything about it. But every time you go there, it's closed. You're not going to build a loyal following. So you got to show up, give a set time and day so people can really know you and grow with you. And ultimately, the other side of this is my 10 o'clock talk, is that you're building a community that will support you. So that's kind of the goal too. And they see you as someone who's offering solutions that they need. So you want to build that type of following. So that's why you want to find a time that you can be consistent with. Thank you for all this. I am 3 weeks newbie and listening and learning. And when scared live, I'm connecting. Look at there. Awesome. Where do I find the live rewards? Mr. Meek, what you mean? Your live rewards or what I just showed? I think you're talking about what I just showed. When you're on your live home screen, there's a couple of different places it is. Literally, when you're on your live home screen, it's right there in the middle. It says Skill Live Rewards. So that's what I just showed. Before you go live and you are in that screen where it sets up your live topic and stuff, it actually says Skill Live Rewards. So you can see it there as well. So there's a couple different places. I think it's even available in here somewhere. I recall seeing it. I just can't remember what I clicked when I saw it one time. My evening is going well. Thank you so much. Thank you. There's such a confusing information out there on how to grow. There's so much. Yeah, it is. Gotcha. You are definitely offering what we need. Yes, thank you so much. How you doing, Mickey? I see you, friend. I appreciate you. Um, is it wrong that I'm let me mute and block. We're gonna mute and block, and we're done. um, I added some keywords to that too. You are definitely offering what we need. Thank you so much. I'm just catching up on comments. Thank you. As y'all can tell, I don't engage with that. I just mute and block folks. Um, can't see scale live rewards. When you in the live, it should be on your live home screen. It's there. There's a breakdown. And then actually it'll tell you your analysis. So when you're in your live, you can see, actually, yeah, even here, even in your live, that's where I saw that. Yeah, when you click your real-time performance, it gives you a whole description. It gives you the whole screen. I wish I could show you my screen. It gives you information. Yeah, in the live you can see it. It's on your performance screen. So when you click that little house, or if you swipe to the left, you can see it that way. And then just click your monetization information, your rewards. Thank you, friend. What is the email address for buying tokens again? www.tiktok.com/symbol coin, COIN. How do you block during your live? I need to know what you just did. I press the person's words, and then a screen pops up. You can hit mute and block, and that's how you can block them. I usually mute them so the words go away. We don't need people to be having to watch some words that are inappropriate, and then I block them out so they don't come back. So they gotta come back some other way if they want to, but they'll get mute and block on other accounts too. I have a question. What is the benefit of viewing, accumulating points while participating live? TikTok sees it as engagement, so it's an incentive when you really think about it, so that they will stay engaged and they connect and they're growing. And as they grow, TikTok is giving them more levels to get benefits, such as you can gift at higher levels. So those are gifts that you can give. You get TikTok Shop, and depending on your level of engagement and all the other things you do, you get that early, and then you get live access early. So TikTok is seeing you as an engaged person, seeing how you're interacting, and ultimately they give you points as well. You said yes, so Ty, the scammers were out rampant. I've gotten multiple comments. I started my live trying to apologize for all the craziness because they went rampant with reaching out to people. I thought you thought I was special. You thought you were special. Oh, it wasn't me, but you are special. You are special to me. But they are trying to scam you, so I wouldn't do that. I would not do that. So I see you, friend. I appreciate you. All right, friends. Let's see. Thank you so much for this. Some people have dirty words and run away. Wow. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I just make sure that people understand that I don't engage their comments. I just kick them out. That's it. How to level up, Linda? When you when you click your photo where you said how to level up, you are able to then see your level 18. You're engaging level 18. As you click level 18, I want you to click that box. It will show how many points you've gotten already, how many points you need to get to the next level, and then underneath that, that's the points you want to pay attention to. Those are the experience points. Is the points that you got combined with what you need, and that's how you level up. So you want to be intentional about that. Thank you all. I see you guys. The fake was in my live today. Yes, sorry for that. The fake came to my live. I had to report the fake. The fake came to my live for real, y'all. Like within the first minute. I'm like, wait a minute. Seeing my profile pic. Like, come on now. So I clicked it and reported. So hopefully it goes through. But yes, horrible. People have some nerve. Can I show how what, friend? What's the purpose of filling up the gift gallery? What's the purpose of filling up the gift gallery? I think it's engagement points for the viewer and for the live host. Like, well, engagement obviously rewards for the live host, but it's partially. I don't want to lie. Let me see. My gift gallery is not there right now. Um, it's an interactive tool. Let's see. I always look at the FAQs. You guys light up numbers. Numbers light up. When a gift is lit up, the gifter who sent the gift, most of it, will become its title gifter and get recognized during the creator's live videos. Title gifters will reset every Monday. So it's pretty much becoming a title gifter. I think it's part of the gamification. I'm trying to see if there's any other. I think that's part of it. How can viewers light up gifts, giving gifts, numbers? Yeah, I think that's part of it. How will the title gifters? Okay, let's see. Title gifters get title gift label. Title gifters profile and username will appear in the gifters gallery. Note this recognition is just it resets. Can live creators turn off gift gallery? They can. Okay. Can senders opt out? Yeah, they can opt out as well. Um, with multi-guest, I'm just looking to see if there's anything in particular that stands out to me. I think it's just the title gifter recognition. That's probably the main reason. But yeah, that's it. It's the recognition. And let me know if anybody else sees it otherwise. Is it true that TikToks pay people? Mr. Meek, where were you when I did the Scale Live Rewards? Where were you at? Were you listening to it? That was all to do with how you get paid. that was the monetization. Yes, it's true. It's very true. This agency personnel to do a lot of battles. They don't pressure. They ask. They encourage a lot. They encourage a whole lot. But you can make a decision when you want to do it. I love it coming here learning about going live. Thank you so much, Steph. I appreciate you. You said fake. What happened, fake? Did I miss somebody? Do I need to get around? I see you. What happened? Let me. Oh, you talking about the fake person that was in here? Let me know, Rich Sunflower. Are you seeing something else come in? I might have missed it. If I missed it, what am I showing how? So let me know. Is the fake person in the room right now? If they are, I'm gonna make sure I get them reported again. Okay. Um, your tips are so valuable. Thank you so much, friends. I see you. All right, appreciate you. Okay, let's do this. You laughing at me, Mr. Meeks? I was like, what just happened? Yes, you get paid. You get paid. So I um you said I've seen a user account. Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Look at that. The paper crane. Appreciate you, friend. Thank you so much. Yeah, yeah, that's part of it. So as you get gifts, as you're getting gifts, the gifts plus the engagement, that equation, which is the Scale Live Rewards, it's the new followers you get, is your daily heartbeat, your team growing. It's all of that gives you rewards, and you monetize based on those rewards. So every penny counts, and you do start off with pennies. Don't get me wrong, you start with pennies, but as those pennies grow, they grow into dollars, and dollars grow into multi-digit dollars, and then you are getting a nice paycheck. So it happens every Wednesday. So I want you to be intentional about your engagement. So I don't make he's scared that look at his level. Look at his level. He knew. He knew. Is that it? I appreciate that. Do you go live by phone or computer? I'm on my phone. I'm on a cell phone. Yep, I'm on my cell phone. Okay. So, yep, I'm on my cell phone. I appreciate you. Thank you all. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. My newbies. Who is new in the room? Who is scared? Because I said, don't be scared. That's the name of this live. Don't be scared. But who's new and who's scared? My new scared people, okay? My people who haven't gone live yet because you're new and you're scared. You said me? So I'm gonna try to do this in 10 minutes if I can, okay? So I can get off at 6:30. I said, you heard me say I was gonna do 5:30. I didn't even do that. So you said me scared. Me. Oh, do it scared. That's what I tell people. I don't want you to be scared. I want you to feel at ease. So do it scared. You guys have asked great questions today. I have to admit that. I've been showing what's up here. You guys got me talking about some stuff that I normally don't talk about. The gift gallery. I don't promote the gift gallery. At the end of the day, I probably should. That probably is a no-no. But at the end of the day, um, I want people to engage the way they know best. And That probably is a misstep on my part in terms of training you on how to be a live host so you can talk about the gift gallery, so you can talk about the daily harmony, so you can talk about that in your live. Talk about your subscriptions, talk about your wish box. Those are things that you want to talk about. Those are part of the monetization. It is. It is. So you got to get comfortable talking about some of those things in a way that is authentic to you. Doesn't sound like you're selling people, but you are just making people aware of what you have in your room. Okay? So I think that's what you want to do. So I probably should do that a little bit more so you guys know how to fully engage. And when it comes to monetizing, how you can monetize a little bit more too. Have gone live people just are not coming in. Okay, you want to make sure you are sharing your live, maybe putting it in your story so people know when you're going live, and making sure you have people connect by tapping the screen and sharing the live out. I'm doing it scared, but I am listening. There you go, friend. I press my own heart session. That's it. You can tap your screen. Yeah. I'm gone live still a wee bit scared. I have gone live, just not. Um, I have okay. Just people not just coming in. I'm reading up. Okay, awesome. You know I love the gift gallery and flash events. Yes, yes. Yeah, the gift gallery is something, like I said, it is part of the conversation of how people can support you. And I mean, you might be a live host at the end of the day. You say, "Hey, have you checked on the gift gallery?" And you communicate that to people so people know it's there. Because there are some people who do that, and so people go to other rooms and they know about that as well. Um, okay, so we're gonna stay on Jody. We gotta stay on topic here. This room is a learn room. I want people to stay on topic. So I appreciate you. I didn't mute and block you, but make sure you stay on topic. I asked you in the morning a question about earning for TikTok versus YouTube. Okay, how you doing, Kai? So you missed? Were you here for the Scale Live Awards? Were you here for the Scale Live Awards? Let me know if you missed that. You did ask me about that, and I gave a preference to that. So thank you for coming back earlier in the live. But I will recap and more. You said no. uh, I just got here. Okay, so let me do this. Okay, because it's 6:23, and you literally missed a big chunk of it. How do I know how to find you on YouTube? More I'm about to tell you. So Kay, let me say this. Kay, here's what I want to do because I do want to honor what I said. However, I was about to get off in like 10 minutes, like now 7 minutes. I got on an hour ago. Did you? You got on an hour ago? Okay. Um, how do I find? Okay. So YouTube, really quickly. Here's what I'm gonna do. YouTube is Dr. Lisa Launch Your Income. Go there. Make sure you comment. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you are comment, subscribe, and like as well. So I have that. If you go to one of my um, shorts, I'm trying to think of words. If you go to one of my shorts, I will go to one of your shorts and comment on one of my shorts. I'll go to one of your shorts and subscribe to your channel as well. I haven't gone live, but I found a live show on the sunrise. Okay. North Carolina, he does it every day. Yeah, that's it. You don't have to do anything. It's your community. You connect with people. Okay, really quickly, monetization on YouTube versus TikTok. A couple things I said, and then I'm going to talk about, because I think your question was pertaining to monetizing here on TikTok. So let me walk through that really quickly. I'm probably not going to give this conversation justice in terms of giving all the backstory, because it is a journey conversation. Shorts for shorts. There we go. Shorts for shorts. It is a journey conversation. I want to honor the fact that everybody's journey is different. Okay, so I usually say that because I don't want people to come on and be like, oh my gosh, it's a lot of money you can earn. It is. TikTok you can do well. YouTube you could do well too. And I'm still learning YouTube. I'm still learning the process. I see YouTube as a long game. YouTube is not something you just come in and do it. TikTok is a short game. You can monetize, but you got to build your community. Your monetization is based on people supporting you and them wanting to hear what you have to offer and what you're talking about or what you're entertaining them on. And they get to know, like, and trust you. Okay? So, again, TikTok, you can monetize. So, really quickly in terms of my journey and what I would say is I started off making pennies. My first live I made 7 cents. I say that all the time. I don't want you to think that, oh, there's a lot of money that was made. No, I made 7 cents. I think I went live for about 30 minutes. And somebody might have sent some roses, came in, tapped the screen, sent some roses. And that's how I made 7 cents. Yes, YouTube takes a while. I'm still working it. Yep, that's it. You want to get your followers? I didn't do as good of a job today because I think the whole fake accounts took up a lot of time and energy and focus of my live that I didn't like. And so I talk about YouTube in my commercial quite a bit. I've been trying to do that so that you know that you can go over there, you can watch my videos, you can also subscribe. I will subscribe back. So I'm trying to build that page, and I want you all to grow, and I want to support you as much as I'm trying to build my page too. But it is a long game, whereas TikTok is a shorter game, but it requires you to be intentional in terms of your consistency and engagement. So my first couple lives, when I went live week one, I probably finished week one making about, I tell people, it might have got over $1, $2 that I made in 7 days. And somebody might say, I spend 30 minutes, 45 minutes each day coming here doing this, and I only made $2. Like, what is that about? But I tell you, consistency matters. Consistency matters. So when I started in January, I set my PayPal, because you get paid out of PayPal. I set my PayPal to pay me out in January at $100. Okay, $100. So I didn't get paid out. You get paid every Wednesday morning. They pay out like clockwork for your lives. You get paid out for your subscriptions monthly on the 15th of every month. Okay, so you are really true. Thank you so much. And so with that, I set it to pay out at $100 because you can pay out from $1 to $500. Okay. So January, I'm gonna fast forward this conversation just because I want to make sure I get to some other stuff too. He said, "I love it. Thank you so much." I I was going live consistently, daily at 4 p.m. Eastern. Got to the point where I was going live a little longer. The band happened on the 19th of January. People came back. People came back in the app and they started coming to my room and connecting. My room had a little boost that happened in January. I'm being honest. That's why I said you got to be transparent about what this is, because you got to build your community. I don't want you to come on here and say, "Ooh, I'm going to make a lot of money." You got to show up. You got to be consistent. You got to be engaging. People got to want to hear what you're talking about. Thank you for being so transparent. You're welcome. And so as January came out, by the end of January, I did reach $100. I monetized at the end of January. Or hit my goal. Maybe I should say that, because I monetized not the first week because I had my first $2 to $3. But by the end of January, I had hit my goal of 100. February rolls up. I was late to the subscription game. So that's why I tell you all, if you're going to go live, start your subscriptions. Think about what you're going to offer. Don't make it something that you can't deliver on, but be consistent, be able to offer something that your community is going to want to hear from you. Okay? So, or want to receive from you and come back and subscribe. So that's what I would tell you. So offer subscription early. There were some glitches with the whole app going down, and we were in this whole what do you call it, temporary status and stuff. But Google Play and Apple Store wasn't working for people to recharge and get able to get coins and monetize. So that was a whole issue. February was weird. I'm gonna say that right now. February was weird. Dr. Lisa, I went to the gym, worked out, and I just said I was about to leave. I'm honoring Kay's question from earlier because I had to leave earlier, but now I know I'm like, what? And TikTok has me clocked at 2 hours and 8 minutes. So actually, I started later, but that's what happened. I started a little later. I said I was about to leave, y'all. I love it. Yes. Okay. So I February came around. I started my subscriptions in February. It grew pretty quickly. You guys were like, okay, Dr. Lisa, we're gonna come to your sub only lives. We're gonna connect with you. I appreciate that. And so it grew. So by the end of February, so what I did with my PayPal, I said, okay, I got the $100 in January. I'm gonna push it back to 500. So I want to monetize because I see this as passive income. I'm gonna tell you that it's growing. Don't get me wrong. Passive income is paying a bill. No, okay, we're gonna say that. Passive income is helping to do little extras. So now, don't get me wrong. I acknowledge and appreciate passive. Passive can become primary. Yeah. Yes. Okay. So with that, I pushed it up to 500. He said wonderful. So um, with subscriptions, the first payout for subscriptions was $139 by the end of the month. Was $139. She said, yes, Lord. And then at the end of February, I got paid out my first 500. That happened at the end of February. Okay. So I made at that point the 100 from January and then 639 from February. So that's 739. And then March happened, where monetized with subscriptions a little bit more. My subscription for January, for the middle of the month of, that's awesome, yep. For the middle of March was 140. It was like around 140, 142 or something like that. And I got paid out on 15th for subscriptions. And then that next Wednesday, I got paid out for monetizing the 500 again. So that came quickly. That came like 3 weeks into March. And so that was another 640. Went on my little vacation at the end of March. I probably would have gotten another 500 before March had ended, but I didn't go live on my regular schedule because I was traveling and stuff. And I got paid the next Wednesday, which was last week. 626. I think that's what it ended up being. 626. It wasn't in 30s. I want to say it was 627, 628, something like that. For just for the monthly. And then subscription got paid out this week, on the 15th. It got paid out for $333. So in the month of April, I've made over 800, almost 900. Yep. So it's coming. It's snowballing. It's increasing. It's increasing. Okay. So I say that because that's consistency. That's somebody who has been going every day since January. Give or take a day or two. Okay, y'all. So give or take a day or two. But that's what consistency looks like. Okay. So I say that because I don't want you to come in here and be like, oh, but I like it. I like coming to y'all. I like supporting y'all. I like the support I get. I like the feedback I get. It is an adrenaline rush. You feel like, okay, I have a purpose. I have a calling. I'm supporting people. People are understanding how they can grow, how they can be consistent and show up in this space and be rewarded for it. Okay? So that I do appreciate and recognize it took time, effort. Somebody asked me earlier, it's like, how do you still do this every day, show up live every day? And I said, I felt like she said it like that. How do you do this every day? And I don't know if she said it like that, but I felt that way. I felt every bit of what her comment was. But I like it. I do. And so, and you're talking to an introvert. I'm a shy girl. I'm a nervous girl. Okay? I'm all those things. I'm a scared girl. I was doing it scared. And now you see a person who's evolved. I was talking to somebody who got my bundle, and she said, I've seen how you've grown. Oh my gosh. I see the growth. I know. I see I'm a different girl than what I was 4 months ago. Or if my younger self could see me now, they'd be like, wow, what are you doing? Oh my gosh, I can't believe you did this. Because I would have never done this. And so I'm happy I'm doing it. I'm happy I'm here. I'm happy I'm supporting. But you got to be in it. It's not for the weak. You got to make sure you are able to not let people rattle you. And I'm dealing with the imposter account, so I'm really annoyed by that. But at the end of the day, I'm going to just keep going and keep doing me. Okay? How many hours a day on average? Hold on a second. Let's see. How about turn my thing on accident? Give me 1 second, y'all. How many hours a day on average do I do? I need to get off, y'all. That is a lovely question. I think I'm averaging. I do the 10 a.m. That's about 2 hours. My husband's like, you underestimating. That's like 2 hours, and then I do 2 hours here, which is probably not true either. So you are very consistent. You said I'm very consistent. That's cool. It's blessings through the hard work. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So I think I'm underestimating. It's probably like 2.5, 2.5. So 5. So I would probably say it was 5. What can I offer with subscriptions as a chef? NK, and you have your stand store. I do have my stand store. I don't talk about stand store because that's different. Because not everybody. What I offer is the bundle to help you understand how do you level up, how do you make additional passive income above and beyond what TikTok takes from your paycheck. I just want you to be intentional about your process here. And a lot of people miss the big picture. I'm not Dr. Lisa Launch Your Income for no reason. So if you're thinking intentionally about what does it mean to level up and make additional passive income, and you are talking to your audience and offering solutions to their pain points, to their challenges, based on your topic and niche, that's my spiel at 10 a.m. And so that's part of it. NK, let me answer your question. You speak. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. You are naturally talk. I'm a natural talker. No, I'm not. I'm not. And it's interesting. You know how you hear your voice, and everyone's like, "Oh, your voice is so sweet. It's so calm. It's so soothing." I was like, "Thank you." I feel nasally and congested. I have allergies, so the allergies often will make me sound raspy to me. But hey, that's the self-talk. That's the cognitive distortions. Those are the things we tell ourselves that stop us from doing things. You know what I'm saying? How you doing, Real Talk? Thank you so much, friend. Um, those are the things that we tell ourselves that we'll say, okay, don't show up. People don't want to hear your voice. Oh, you sound raspy. Oh, you're congested. You're coughing. So I just say, hey, I'm gonna keep doing it. You said, "Oh, me too." Wow, you seem like a talker. I don't. My husband, I think he thinks I'm a talker too, because we're both. I think we're both introverted, quiet people, but I think we can turn on when we have to, and so that's how we are. But we have this kid, my 5-year-old now. He's the kid that when you are in a grocery store, he's waving and saying hello. He's he's the kid when we're walking down the street. He's like, "Hi, how are you? What's your dog's name?" He's that kid. It's like, boy, if you don't stop that. But yeah, so his parents are like, kid, stop it. Yeah, he's a sweetie. He's sweet, but it is a little unnerving. All right. You're just naturally blessed in your walk. Thank you so much, Dolly. Oh, I appreciate that. Now I do feel like this is my purpose. I do. I understand you're living in your store, the TikTok. You do you speak about monetizing? Um, Anna, is that it, Anna? Yes, I do. My 10 o'clock, what I do, I got a few minutes. So my 10 o'clock, I, I use that as my level up conversation. And I intentionally did that. So in February, I started the 10 o'clock. I was doing only the 4 o'clock in January. 10 o'clock, I started in February because what was happening is that I had my nervous people, and I recognize, and I teach you this, the algorithm hears everything you say. So if I'm talking about to people who are nervous, shy, scared, they're asking questions about going live, they don't want to go live yet, that's what this algorithm, this time slot is focused on. Those type of people in the room. Okay? So intentionally, I changed to a 10 o'clock time where I could talk about the monetization. The Dr. Lisa part was here helping you with your mindset, helping you feel at ease. The launch your income part is now able to talk at 10 because now you understand the focus of that topic is now I want you to go live, but I want you to monetize your expertise. I want you to understand that you can earn additional passive income based on understanding your audience, how you can make sure that you're offering solutions to them. So my 10 o'clock, I can have that conversation because people are of the mindset of, okay, I want to make money, I want to monetize, but I know go live is a part of that vehicle to do it. And so now my mind is like, okay, now what is she going to tell me in terms of how to make money and how to do it when I go live, as opposed to saying, oh, I'm scared to go live and I don't know what I'm gonna do and all this other stuff at the 4 o'clock. So it's a different talk, it's a different conversation, it's a different way to engage the algorithm so that you can connect with your target audience. And I want, obviously when it comes to your brand, the topics you're saying, people will resonate with that. Okay? So that's what that is. I have to join the earlier call. Is that 10 a.m.? Yes, right. Okay, let me do this. I missed some comments. I know I missed some comments, and that wasn't intentional. So the chat got a little ahead of me for a second there. But I don't. I try to make sure you. That's part of what I did when I was connecting early. I want to make sure people feel seen and heard. And what I did in my live is that I would go to rooms and nobody. I would feel ignored. I would have questions. I didn't understand this app. I didn't understand how to connect. And a lot of live hosts, I think they forgot what it means to be new. What does it mean to understand, to not know what you don't know, and to get here and see all this stuff on the screen, and you're like, okay, what's going on? How do I send a rose? I remember somebody, and no shade, and I say this as an example, so I'm not going to say the person's name because they're very popular. It was like, I sent a gift, and it was like, no, don't send that gift. I want you to only send this type of gift. And the way it was said in a way like, okay, well, if you're gifting, you should feel appreciative of the gift, as opposed to educate me on, okay, here's what you need to type. Here's the reason why you want to send this type of gift. Like when people were sending a popular vote, there's a strategy behind doing that so that the person can be reach higher in the ranking. I didn't know that. I didn't know. So my gift felt devalued and unappreciated. Unappreciative. She was unappreciative by my gift because I didn't know what I didn't know, and it wasn't explained. And and even if it was explained, I still didn't understand what I was looking at to know what to do. And so there's people out here like that do that, which at the end of the day, their their level or where they're at is because they have a lot of supporters. But at the end of the day, I think there's something to be said about being in a space where people can just learn and grow. He said, I know I'm so lost. Leanne, you got level one box. So that's you growing, girl. That's okay. I've left rooms because of that. Yes, yes. And I left. Whatever she was looking for, she didn't get it from me. She didn't get it from me. And I ain't been back. Let me be clear. Because she show up on my feed. I ain't been back. She must not want my little coins. It's okay. It's okay. And I'm doing fine without her. And so that's fine. Yes. But that's what my experience was. And I know I showed up not wanting to be that person. He said I would never go back. Exactly. Exactly. I don't. My understanding now. I know what was happening. I think there was a campaign going on, and there was a whole competition because TikTok, like I said, TikTok had those little competitions. So I get it now. 4 months later, I get it, but at the same time, just the way that was done, it was a turnoff. So I was like, okay, this is not the room for me. This is not the space. Even though people were recommending that person in that way, I was like, no, no, I can't do that. That's not serving me well. That's not the type of energy. And I know there's some younger live hosts on here that you find your people. Not everybody's for everybody, and I recognize that. And I'm not for everybody, you know, and so that's okay. But at the end of the day, I know how to make sure I'm making people feel supported. And if they want to go elsewhere and get support and care and learn how to do that, that's fine. But I just don't want to be that person for people. Yeah, good way to turn people off. Exactly, exactly. You say you just saw that happen to someone. Yeah, yeah, it's bad. How do you label your room if it's not in the choice selection? I think you're just gonna have to find something you can settle with. I always use Learn Room, and obviously I'm teaching, but I think Learn Room offers a little bit of flexibility in terms of what you're offering to your room. Yeah, I would say stick to Learn if you could, because I'm assuming at some point you're teaching or educating people on something, and so I would do that. That may be my default if you don't feel like your level's there. Thank you so much, Dana. I appreciate you. Um, Thank you so much for the daily heart me. I appreciate it so much. Um, so let me, as I talk, let me walk through my stand. I will walk through it really quickly. I'm going to do it quickly. You're not going to get the full bundle conversation. I'm going to say this because I know I didn't get a chance to change it. The bundle is already discounted. It's usually 127. The bundle is where you get into my Instagram group. So when I refer to my Instagram group chat, that is a chat, a group of people who bought this bundle and essentially got added to a group chat. We're growing. I think I have to go back and look at the hard numbers right now. I want to say it's about 100 and it's upwards of 40, 140. It might be 138, something like that. That's in the group chat. And there's more people who got the bundle. They just didn't come over to the Instagram group. If you're somebody in this room that got the bundle and you're not in Instagram, I always have to give that disclaimer because there's usually a few of you in this room. And so let me know if you're in the room, and I'm happy you can message me. I'm happy to add you to the group. Okay? But I sent an affirmation, a task for us to go live. People are chatting, connecting. I want you all to feel like you can be a support system for each other, as well as people will say, I'm going live for the first time, and announcing their group, and people come over there and support them. So that's what we're supposed to be doing. It's really hard if you understand that. I promise. Yeah, it gets better. It gets easier. I talk so fast. I apologize. No problem, friend. I see you. I see you. I see the stub stickers. Thank you so much. Um, and that's the group chat. Also, you have access to me because I send DMs, so you can reach out to me and say, Dr. Lisa. So I said the Instagram group earlier. There's some messages like Rich Sunflower. She left me a message because it'll pop up on my screen, so I'll see like somebody Lisa Edwards just followed me. So if you're in the room, Lisa, you just followed me. I appreciate you following. But to get in the group chat, you gotta make sure you're part of the bundle. So that's part of the access there. And then ultimately, I send DM messages. I like Instagram because you can send the little voice memos. That's easier for me instead of having to type a long message. I can send a quick voice memo. You have that. You have up to 5 minutes to talk. Sometimes I take my whole 5 minutes, not on purpose, but I do. And then and then you can respond back if you have another question if you're unclear. And then those people also, if I need to schedule a meeting and you're like, Dr. Lisa, I need to meet with you, that's another way to get access to me. So I do meet with people. I am in the process of creating another layer to how people can get support. I just need to finalize some details behind it. But with that, I'm trying to roll it out before the like in early May. But with that being said, I want to make sure I'm supporting people. So that's what I've been doing, kind of working through my process. Do you have an agency? What are your thoughts on that? Thanks for answering questions. You're welcome. That is a question I answered too. I'm with Gravitas Q. I'm with Gravitas Q, and I agree with agencies. Gravitas is the only one I really know though. I think they're good with helping you understand how to be a successful live host, especially from a monetization perspective, because they're helping you grow your diamonds. Your diamonds is how you get paid. Helping you understand engagement with your community. Okay. Good evening. Humility and being humble, even in your title. I am well. There we go, friend. There we go. Gotta roll. Have a happy Easter. Thank you so much, friend. I need to go get him an Easter basket. You just made me think of that. Gotta go get my little guy a basket. I keep forgetting to grab him one. Okay. So, okay, let's do this. I'm going to ask my in-laws. I think they're coming for our Sunday dinner. I'm going to ask them to grab him a basket. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm talking out loud now. Okay, friends. If you click my photo once, it'll show my mini profile. If you click my profile again, it is going to take you to my profile. Hunt for eggs. Hunt for rocks, marshmallows. We're not painting eggs. Well, you know what? I may get him the fake eggs. That's what I need to do. Well, I need to go to the stove. Okay. Off to work. Always grateful for you. Thank you so much. I appreciate your friend teaching. I appreciate you. Okay. So my people, we're still here. Let's do this. And don't forget to claim points. If you got your daily heart need, I need to put a sticker up there. Claim your points before you leave, friends. Thank you. Tabby, look at you. I was your first rose. Thank you so much, friend. Oh, thank you so much. You said gift ever for your, oh, you can show your appreciation with us. I'm reading the response. I'm reading the response that TikTok said that you gave the rose. Praise, I appreciate you. Worst is real egg that doesn't get fouled. Yes, that is the worst. I need to get some fake ones. I had some over the years. I got to see if I still have them. Thank you so much for this. You're such a blessing. I'm following you, and I will go check your, oh, YouTube. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. YouTube is Dr. Lisa Launch Your Income. Go over there, hit like. Go. I have this recorded under my playlist, and you can go look at it. And then under my playlist, and then also go to my shorts. I was trying to think of what I was going to say. Go to my shorts. Put a comment there. because that's easier for me to go to the shorts, see comments, and then respond to people, and then go to your page, like your short, subscribe to your channel. So that's what I'm going to be doing this evening. That's going to be my task. I am now on your team. Look at that. I appreciate you. You did the daily heartbeat. I appreciate you, friend. Okay, really quickly. If you click my photo, mini screen pops up. If you click my photo again, it's going to take you to my profile, and we're going to look at my stand store. Are you a therapist, doctor? No, I am. I'm a PhD in leadership and education. Higher ed administration was my concentration. I have an MBA. Concentration was marketing and human resources. And I have an MSW, Masters in Social Work. Concentration was child welfare. Yeah, yeah. Got another account. I got another account for me. Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Let's see. I'm gonna flip my screen. So yeah. So not social work. Um, not social work. Okay, so here, friends, let's do this. I am MSW intern. Look at you, friend. Look. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I did child welfare. That was my concentration for the longest. Okay. This is what you're about to do. Hold on, it went on my screen over here. So I have the screen. It's not going to let me do it. I'm going to have to flip my camera. Give me 1 second. Because I'm going to have to do it the other way. I keep forgetting that I have the other camera. I'm sorry, not the other camera. The other profile. And it's not sliding across. Okay, there we go. Okay. And let's do this one last time, my friends. Okay, we're going to do this one more time. So you guys for chatting it up. I appreciate you. I have to leave now. Have a good day. Thank you so much, beautiful soul. I appreciate you, friend. Let me know if you need anything. I see you. Don't forget to claim points, my friends who are leaving. I see you all. I appreciate it. Okay, my friends who are here still, we're going to talk about a couple things. I just want to know, so do you have a business page? I do not. I have a personal, okay? I turn on my content disclosure. I share this with you. Thank you. You're so welcome. I share this with you as part of my branded products and services and stuff I share. So you can do that with your content disclosure on your personal account. But no, I don't have a business page. What if you want to sell beaded pins on your personal page? You can do exactly what I'm about to do. How you doing, Moya? I see your friend. So when I turn my screen around, so I say click my profile once, my screen pops up. If you click my picture again, once it pops up, it's going to take you to my profile. Okay, so now you're on my profile, and now you're able to see. Okay, blessings, live. I'm gonna need need you all. Awesome. Okay, here I'm gonna so in my in here you can see my stand store. This is my bio. You can see my stand store. I click that. So you can easily talk to your community and share stuff about your beading process. And if they want to go get products from you, yeah, you can share. I would say turn on your content disclosure. But yeah, you can definitely share your page and other resources you have. Okay? Thank you so much. Yep, you're welcome. I'm going to do a quick 30-second commercial. UBC, Ultimate Branding Course. I'm an affiliate for them. They are relaunching as affiliate. So they're officially affiliate. They are doing a free, you guys can't see it, my sticker's in the way. Turn my sticker down here. They're doing a free webinar tomorrow at noon. So if you're interested and you want to know more about UBC, I'm not going to do the full spill, but you can learn about all the different modules and stuff that's in UBC. It's a community. It is a course on school. There's 53,000 people on it now. They just relaunched on Sunday. They had an awesome launch pricing in the webinar. They're going to give another webinar discount. So I tell people, if you're interested, slightly interested, register for the webinar. Make sure you're able to get the information. I will be sending a recording if you just so happen to miss it. But I would say attend, because you're going to learn from the UBC creators and get their whole spiel on what it means to be an affiliate, what it means to get all the different modules and resources and things they have in there. They've added some new stuff. So come to the webinar if you're interested. You can just click. Those two things up there are free. This one is not free. As a matter of fact, I would say don't buy this today if you're going to attend the webinar so you can get the discount code. Okay, friends? So you heard from me first. So that is there for you. This is the bundle. This is the thing that comes with me. It comes with Master Resale Rights. It comes with getting into my IG group. UBC is a whole lot. UBC comes with me as well. I also have a separate mentor group just for my UBC group, a separate group chat just for my UBC folks that purchased on Sunday and Monday. But it's just for them, and I do a separate IG group, Instagram group for my Launch Your Income. Yeah, it is Launch Your Income. The Launch and Earn Blueprint Bundle people. So the bundle people have access to me too. And so here is where you learn the fundamentals of digital marketing courses and content, all the things you need to be successful with creating creating a product for your community based on your niche, based on your topic. So I use crocheting always as an example because yes, Michelle crochets. I don't know if she came. Did you come Friday? I don't know if you're in my chat now, Michelle, but she's my moderator for what do you call it? YouTube. Which stand store plan do you have? Is it the 29 plan? Good enough to add my affiliate link? Yes. Minimalist? Yes. Yes, 29 is good enough. I have the 99 though. Because I want the funnels, I want the email flows, I want all the extras. And that's what I use. Okay? So I will say it's good enough. Once you start using it and making some sales, you probably want to upgrade. Because part of okay. So if you got part of the bundle, I'll probably be able to explain that longer because that's a longer conversation because that's a strategy conversation. And the bundle will get you the strategy with the Digital Marketing 101 course, but that's a strategy conversation. You want to be able to connect with people just beyond just selling a product. So you want to be intentional about why you want some of those other services, okay? These two products I have as a checklist, especially for my nervous people and shy people, and people who are just now starting to go live. So you want to have, I have a 3-page checklist to help you understand the go live process. And then my people who don't know what they want to talk about, I have a ChatGPT 6-step checklist. It has prompts in there, other resources to help you understand your niche, your target audience, as well as how you can engage with your audience with prompts for that, as well as when you think about how do you introduce yourself, what type of script you may use. Not that you're going to read a script, but just what would you use, okay? And how would you introduce yourself? Other things that I offer is one-on-one consultations. So you might be someone that says, you know what, Dr. Lisa, I don't need your bundle. I don't need UBC. I got my own stuff. But I want to talk to you about strategy or brainstorm some ideas with you. I have people do that. So that is where you can get a one-on-one consultation. So I do a 2-for-1. Where my first one is an initial meeting. It's a 40-minute Zoom conversation. And then I want to do a follow-up meeting with you, usually in about a week or two. So that's also available to you. Okay? So you can buy it individually. Buy what individually? Sunetta, let me know what you meant, Sunetta. Buy what? You can buy everything. You can buy stuff individually. Yeah, these are all individual. This is the individual UBC. These are webinars, and that's free information. The webinar is going to go away. This is my free download. So this is where I say my nervous people, my shy people. Okay, great. Yeah. My nervous people, my shy person, my people who are scared, my people who don't want to do this. They don't know if they can. I would tell you, I want you to do it scared. I want you to do it. And I want you to not be afraid. So this is your workbook. And it's really a mindset workbook as much of it is a goal setting. And so I'm going to show it real quick. Just when I say quick, because I Oh, yeah, I'm not going to be able to get to it. Yeah, I closed it. Let's go back here. Yeah, it's not open. All right. Let me go back here. So go ahead, grab that. Okay. Download it. I'll make sure the workbook is free. 100% free. Yeah, free, free, free. So grab the workbook. It's the mindset. I usually show it, but I don't have it open right now. It's going to make me, I'm going to have to do several clicks. And it's already 7 o'clock. And I so appreciate you all. I see you, my friends. I appreciate you all. You guys are awesome because you guys are wanting to grow and you are supportive. And I so appreciate this community. So let me do this. If you want any information, just send me a DM. You know I don't DM you first because of the imposters out there. Happy Easter. Thank you so much, Anna. Because of the imposters out there, so I don't DM you. You know, without a doubt, it is not Dr. Lisa. If you got a DM and it's talking about some cryptocurrency or this is my second account or my new account or any of that junk, I don't do that. Okay? So make sure you report them and mute them, or block them rather. Report them and block them. And I removed my followers from being seen anymore. So I hid that. So hopefully that will stop. But they can come in these rooms and see people. So they're real sketchy. So be careful about who you follow. You know, just be careful. Making sure people have a true page and bio. Okay? All right. Happy Easter, Brenda. Thank you so much, friend. All right, my good friends. Let me know if you have any questions. You guys have a happy holiday. I will see you tomorrow at 10. Okay? And I will make sure I'm a little bit more organized with my talking points too. Because I felt like I was having to talk about those band accounts too much. Okay, thank you so much. Dr. Lisa, I will be in touch. All right, Sonata, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, YouTube. How you guys doing? I know you feel neglected, but I'm here for you all too. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Let me know if you have any questions. Feel free to message me. Can you message me? I think you can. Yeah, YouTube, I'm still trying to figure out. But I'm here for you all too. So send me a message on my shorts so I know you were here. And I will also message you back. All right. Take care. Bye-bye. It's not letting me out.